Not much. Just excited for a good game here.
Oh, it's actually starting. Okay, so it is starting. I am also excited for a good game here. Catass performing very well last week. I'm not sure about Trollers, but they are in the winners bracket, so they must have done something. We're going to be kicking it off right away. Jockey landing first. Charger going to stack with him into the spit, and Catass Silent is going to eat a ton of damage. Oh my goodness, all the way down to 47.
Nice.
Not the start I think Catass was looking for. They had a very impressive showing last week against Konoha, I do believe that was who it was.
Okay.
The 7th seed. And I don't know about Trollers, but
yeah, it started really awkwardly for Trollers. Like everything was looking a little bit awkward, but that's why it's really risky to be down on the ground floor. Like usually you're gonna see top teams standing on top of things and really like on top of, you know, the railings, etc. We're gonna see another hit come out. Nice double, make it a triple.
Ow, 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 ow.
That would be another like 10%. I mean, we're into 26% territory with a triple boom and 77% tank. So they've got to take another couple of hits before the tank comes in. In fact, I think they've got to go all the way through the house as well. So they got to take a hit there. I mean, things are going great for Trollers so far.
And I'm starting to want maybe Catass struggling on the ping a little bit. I guess they didn't practice on their high pings. I don't know.
We're going to see another hit here. Charger, Jockey, Smoker, and a Spitter. This is actually a great setup for this alarm car. Usually we see teams kind of wait, but okay, they're going to go for a smoke charge attempt. Actually, Catass will do an amazing job at shutting that one down. Spit doesn't find any kind of cap. Specifically, I was looking for the Charger to spit onto, but it doesn't work out. And that is why sometimes we see teams hit at kind of the Twin Peaks area that Catass is now approaching. But Gun Noodle, the thing is, with them sending in the hit here, we can go ahead and send in that boom quick, get it out of the way, and get a tri-cap for the hit inside, if that's what Trollers want to do.
I think that might be why he's calling go. No, they're going to send a full hit. Now look, they're going to send a hunter from the front, trying to catch that shotgun off guard. Nice skeet coming out. Boomer gets picked off, and now Catass recovers a little bit, getting a nice shutdown. Nicely done. Probably needed that, I'm sure. The mental probably not the greatest here early on, taking so many bad hits. Nah. But hey, it's going to bring in this tank.
Okay.
But I guess it wasn't into the house. I thought you had to go by too.
Right, I was thinking like 70, but no, it's 80, past 80%, like 84, 83. That is where you have to go through the house. So that was actually really smart move by Trollers to try to send that out. Nice recognition of the situation and a nice little rock to start Matcha's tank.
Indeed, they're going to send a full hit off of this now with the first pass reset. Everything going to be funneling in from the front, though. Hunter pouncing around. Still searching for a target on the rotation back. Nice smoke pulley. Gets the skeet, but look at the separation. This tank's going to play keep play on here. That's going to be an in cap. But now the tank in trouble. He's got no support, so he's going to back out. And now he can play with this hoop for a little bit now. This is a hot start.
Yeah, this is scary because you're standing in the brush, so these rocks are going to be very difficult to deal with. They're going so aggressive onto Matcha, and I feel like this is a mistake, especially as SIs are coming back up.
I don't know, I guess maybe they're feeling a little desperate right now. He misses that initial punch, now he gets it, and he turns his attention, it lands a double into the boom, punch lands. He misses the E-Rock though. And he's going to keep this corner knot. Now he's just trying to spread the love. He gets another punch. He's just spreading the love. The Charger missed. He misses that one. They're going to kill this tank. And what a recovery.
I mean, that was a nice recovery from Catass, but let's be real. Trollers threw so damn hard through there.
Lag.
The tank completely dropping the ball, calling the lag. All the SIs missed. And it just wasn't the follow-up that they need to shut down the survivors. That being said, we are low on bonus, but they've kind of made it through the scariest part of the map, so they could feasibly make it all the way. Nice job by Trollers so far, but they still got some work to do.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what the plan is here. Smoker just walked in and died. They got a double boom. But they're going to have, I guess, you know what? Maybe they want to smoke for the next hit. I actually don't disagree with that. So it's going to be the no jockey, no boomer in the next attack. So hunt, charge, spit, and jock. Or smoke.
Absolutely. As we walk forward, we get to kind of the parkway area, and there are two different paths that you can take. You can go to the left on top of the incline with the like kind of hill area. Survivors are choosing to just walk it straight down the pathway. SI is spawning in a little bit early. As you can see, the other SIs are looking for that kind of rock spawn. They're just going to go for it. Smoke pool not getting cleared into the double charge. Spit is late as hell. Could have got even more damage out, but let's be real. It's some great damage. Zarucho goes down, Silent on 1 HP, and this is what Trollers needed to be getting done.
Absolutely. You're going to go down all the way to double-digit bonus, 69%, or 69 bonus, in fact. I'm sure that Catass would love for it to be 69%. But they're going to go and start it, and we'll see if they can get in. The hit's going to be coming up. Nick's just kind of standing in here right now. Limon just kind of hanging out. Is he wanting to hang out here?
Reloading.
Bait, possibly. I don't think they actually pressed the button, and now the hit's been sent in without the pressure really being applied. There's a Charger and a Hunter still available, but they will be able to pick up that player. Now they'll press a button and they'll walk forward.
Even I got baited. Yeah, here comes all the common. I got baited because the boomer came out and there was some commons trickling in, so I'm like, yeah, they pushed it. But now they're gonna have a hit for the inside in here, though.
Time to be able to beat that, but still coming in from behind. Charger, nice clear. Spit doesn't get picked by Silent, but still good work overall by Catass to still be alive.
Yeah, and they're gonna be able to get these pickups to continue waiting it out. I mean, maybe they just leave Rochelle down for a little bit. I don't think they really need to rush to pick her up. There's a smoke pool. Nice insta clear from Silent on that tongue. Gonna have it right back in a second. There, he's gonna walk and go for scratches. Does get killed. They'll be able to get these pickups. Jockey's on the back line looking for that spawn. We got Zarucho sitting 1 HP in that closet. Here comes the jockey from the back line. Charger off the distraction. Is gonna land a double, but the boomer got picked.
So well done by Silent to be rocking that fire axe and just be allowing all the comments to group up around him, and then he takes it all out with one swoop. He did almost get caught once he swapped over to his shotgun. It was a pretty scary moment. Does lead to him going down. Zarucho is dead, as well as Kiyoki and Limon are just like, guys.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. I mean, they've probably gotten as much distance as they can get at this point. They probably know they're not going to make it out of this tunnel alive, especially with the jock smoke coming from the back line. Hunter from the front off the distraction. They do keep the Hunter, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
As Nick just dies.
The spit spread.
And that's going to be 375 scored from Catass. And I got to say, after taking like 45% of their bonus gone in like the first 2.5 attacks, making it this far, I got to say, was kind of impressive. And that tank can be so survivor-sided and all, but if any support lands, it can get really scary for the survivors. So, I mean, I'm not going to count Catass out on securing a pretty good amount of damage on this tank. I feel like one mistake can lead to such a, if not a wipe, at least a ton of damage. And I don't know how, how good Trollers is in terms of their survivor play. I don't remember. Oh no, I did cast them last week, and their survivor play was all right, but it wasn't anything to write home about. So they can make some mistakes here, but we'll see.
Whoa, false alarm.
Yeah, people who spend a lot of their time watching competitive Left 4 Dead 2 rather than playing, they might feel like this is a pretty secure tank because for top level teams it often is. But playing in Division 2 match, especially on high ping as well, it is very easy for the tank to get the ball rolling off of even a single cap. Can cause a lot of craziness to unfold. So we gotta, we can't keep out the opportunity that Catass could be in the lead. After this chapter, we are gonna see the Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter once more. I'd like to see, look at Rochelle using the shelves. Actually, yeah, I like that railing a lot more. But still, it's a great spot to be. I like that Catass is holding their trigger. Rochelle needs to position herself towards the railing. She's going to use kind of like the, still gets caught. Charge spit. Jockey will get cleared before she can get over, but needed to be playing around stuff she could jump on top of and avoid the spit damage with, avoid the charge with. That being said, it is, 94% manageable for Trollers.
Yeah, I mean... we're not gonna, I mean, we don't probably want to play the comparison game as small as this, but I mean, Catass took it a little bit worse in that first opening attack, but I mean, that doesn't matter. We're coming up on this hit right here, tri-cap up, no spit. I mean, hunt, charge, smoke, boom. Definitely some separation potential here. They can land this boomer. He's up on top of the sign, rotates back down. It looks like we have the smoker ground level behind the van. Maybe trying to play off the split. Here come the go-go's. Smoker from ground level. Hunter coming in. Charges off the mark. Hunter gets blasted. The smoker does land, but should get mopped up. Charger unable to find any of the patented Division 2 punches. And Travelers will continue on. Clean shutdown.
Yeah, great shutdown going into the next hit. Remember, Trollers were actually able to squeeze 2 hits out of this. Neither one of them were very effective, but I think Trollers should be able to get through this area. They are going to hold W through it before any SIs are up besides that jockey, and they are going to turn this into just a single hit. But Gun Noodle, in my opinion, this Twin Peaks area is actually way stronger of an area. They've got an amazing Charger Hunter jockey spitter. This could actually be more effective single hit than both the Trollers hits combined.
I 100% agree. We'll see if that's the case because we got the Hunter Charger. I don't like how they're funneling him from the back. Jockey, oh, he does land the Charger. Okay, so look at the pound spit in the charge spit. The jockey keeps him in. And like you said, they're going to find some pretty good value out of this. No one's down below green yet, but it's still good spread amongst all the survivors. Dabby's the only one who's actually above 90, sitting at 96, while the rest of them are getting down to pill popping range now.
Yep. This is exactly what Catass needed. Great early damage. And that's really the area in Chapter 1 where you want to be landing the damage. So they've, got the first task complete. Another thing about a high ping tank is the smacks can actually be a lot longer from the survivor perspective than you're expecting. So they've really got to be careful because the best way to handle this tank is to just back it up and make sure you don't eat any stray smacks into the corner. And especially don't get capped. Charger or the shotguns need to be on guard as well. That's going to be Low and Matcha. Actually, Matcha rocking the pump instead of the chrome.
Yeah, he walked up to the chrome earlier and decided against it. So I was wondering if that was a. I mean, although they're very limited, there are some people who prefer the pump over the chrome. They're very small amount of people, but they do exist. But we got this tank throwing some double overhands. The Boomer did get popped. He's doing well keeping sight, not losing a lot of chip. He's only down about, what, 280? And now we're going to see Trollers running back and nobody in position to make a play off of it. And the tank is also not in position. This could get a little scary if they go the whole way back. I don't think this tank stays in the hands of the player. But they're not going to go the whole way back. They're going to stay here and I'll take this one away.
Interesting. I mean, they basically just ceded free ground and chose to walk into a very scary area where they just got hit from, but it doesn't work. They're also running into the alarm car, Gadudo, which is going to pop. Now, Zerucho is going to go ahead and bring in this tank. He's got the car as well. The alarm has already been triggered. He can play around it. This is scary. I mean, all the commons, E-Rock will land. He can bring in this car whenever he wants. He's going to wait a few more seconds for the SIs, and the car hit is in.
Look at this! He's caught! He's caught!
He is caught. Way too many comments. Look at Rochelle. He's going to go for the grind out instead. I don't mind this.
I like this.
For sure going to E-Rock and finish off Gunner. We got the SIs double cap in the meantime with the double boom. This is exactly what I talked about, Gun Noodle. Very risky situation. Potentially.
Yeah, you're telling me. This is nothing. This is a wipe. He's still got way too much HP.
Yeah.
Boomer. This is going to end, like you said, there's a chance Catass may be in the lead, but I don't think we quite expected this. It is going to be the wipe onto Trollers. Somebody shot that car alarm. Very big mistake. And I agree. I think they should, honestly, I think they had enough HP. If they were going to send it back, they should have went back to safe room, and they hung it there. And they kept it there, and that wipes. And now Catass will have the lead heading into the next chapter, 110.
It's nothing, too crazy, but considering the round that Catass had at the start, they're going to be super happy about the way that this played out. I mean, this was pretty much the worst possible decision making by Trollers, no offense to them, but they had to either choose to play it forward or to run all the way back. But the thing is, Ganu, even if they ran all the way back, that alarm car was still going to be a risk. You have to keep in mind, that your options actually, it might feel good to avoid, they held W straight through the alarm car area. They didn't have to worry about the alarm car at all. And that feels great. They dodged a hit. They avoided the alarm car. Great. But it's not like that threat just disappears. It's still going to be active on the map, and it's still going to be a hazard when you're running back in that situation. So when they chose to leave the alarm car up, they kind of needed to commit to just playing forward and being bold and taking a risk. And by choosing to do this halfway play, it blew up on their faces.
Indeed. Indeed. Is Dabby a desktop recorder?
A Low is, I believe.
Just Low?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look right now because I just noticed Dabby doesn't actually have his name on. Yeah, about that. Hey, Dabby.
Hmm. Awkward. Spring Cookie says, I love pumping.
Mm.
Shout out to Shashiyako. Hangyo, Huaning.
Even though it's not really my responsibility, I'll take the blame because I didn't even bother to look before the match started.
Yeah, I was gonna blame you anyways, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the blame. That's on me. Obviously, the anti-cheat is not the problem. Even with cheating throughout the entirety of Chapter 1, we still are
Which
not...
he literally was.
He literally was, for sure. And, we still have the alarm card being set off and not killing everything in sight. So I don't know where you got your cheats, dude, but
Yeah, get better cheats, bro.
get better cheats.
Try the speed hack cheats.
Dude, speed hack is so undetectable. You're just too fast.
Exactly. Well, while we wait for Dabby to get back with the anti-cheat on, I did want to bring up how... well, that was actually what I was going to say about the game that we were going to cover, Pokers versus Naughty. That was actually an interesting one because those were two upsets, right? They both got sent to... They're both like single-digit seeds who got sent to the lower bracket. So I'm interested to see the ultimate outcome of that match. But to keep our focus here on this one, we are going to have Catass versus Trollers, which I think Catass is one of our upsets as well. 7th seed Konoha going down to 26th seed Catass, and they are trying to do another upset against 10th seed Trollers here, but we do of course have a lot of chapters left to cover. I do believe the total of 2 system was updated for round 2 of playoffs.
Yes.
And now the all finales will be played. So we're gonna have a lot of chapters ahead of us.
Yes, finale's an option for everything. Tried the waters with something, but didn't really work out. So we're gonna do it this way. I think this is much better given the opportunity for both finales. And we did see it in a Division 1 match earlier, and I'll tell you what, it ended up going the distance and it was perfect. So definitely made the call good. But we are ready to go with Chapter 2. Daddy has decided he's not going to cheat anymore. Nina's still cheating, but we're ready to go.
This is known.
Yeah, we need that.
Look up Nah Cheating Left 4 Dead 2 on YouTube. You're gonna find about 8 different videos.
Dude, look up 9 Rule 34 and you'll see the 34 rules he breaks.
Don't look that
up. We got the tri-cap ready to go. Now it's gonna be a charge smoke jock spit ready to go. Look at the smoker behind the fence. We see this a lot. Actually, I feel like that's something we recently have seen. I don't see a lot of people actually go for this. Here they go. They're gonna try the stack. Lemon gets caught off alone, and the charger missed.
Unbelievable. I think we're going to see a lot of because of this being a hyping match. Like we saw. Oh, yeah, you're right. It does. They actually do still trigger the anti-bait. But like I said, during a Troller's tank, we saw that point-blank charger just completely miss in the wrong direction. When teams are playing on 180 ms of ping, charges are going to look pretty silly sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we've played on this ping many a time, and it's not fun. At all, but you know, it's easy to say stuff like that when you're up here. That's gonna be a nice double cap. They're without a spitter this time around, so
yeah.
I'm
interested to see how much the right click meta comes into play with the chargers.
I feel like it's for high ping. It should be even more of a meta.
Even more, I agree. So let's see. Survivors really have no reason to delay here, so they do just go ahead and press a button. Down to 85% after 2 hits. Things are definitely not going according to plan for Catass, but you know, things can get dicey here at the beginning of Chapter 2. Nice charge spawn going for Ellis, but waiting for the rest of his team. I like
Smoker
that.
Missed.
Still gets lasered down. Jockey Smoker very briefly capping on the other side. Spitter finds nothing, and somehow they actually got a couple percentage points. Like not bad. Not really, not that bad.
How did that smoker not grab? It bounced off. It bounced off of the survivor it was going for. It just didn't grab. Just didn't feel like it.
That sounds about right.
Well, Catass is going to be able to get him with only taking one hit. That's interesting as well. Being very aggressive with the play. I like how aggressive they're being, and now they're going to make it through here. I don't think they have a spinner. No, it's going to be a tri-cat boom ready to go. Charge hunt Jock. Chargers around the corner. Going to come from front and ground level. It will connect, but that usually doesn't work, so fun to see it work this time. The Hunter rips away in the back a little bit. Couple ticks, scratches from that boomer, and that'll be it. And this should be Catass able to get through here now.
At first glance, it's like you would expect the survivors to be running forward through that big double door. There's a lot of scary spawns, but the thing is, there's other they brought in the tank with a lot of comments here. I don't know if he instantly commits. How far away is he? Oh, Dabby is immediately going to drop down and start running forward. Have the comments all been cleared up? And
yeah,
it looks like
pretty much.
They're
all cleaned up. He's still going right in. No, Dabby is going to roll in. He's got a good support. Smoker, Jockey, Charger. So I don't really disagree with this at all. He is in. The comments are going to catch Coach. And he's going to get cornered. It's going to be an in cap early. They're doing good focusing the tank. He's down to 2.5k, but it's still 3v4. Smoke pull down.
Nope.
But it's going to get mopped. The tank's nowhere in position to make a play on it. Here he comes now. He's going to get the punch. He's got the corner. They're focusing this tank as hard as they can. But Sport's coming in. The double charge lands. Look at Nick. And the Jockey grabs him, and it's the wipe. Oh my goodness.
The Michael Jordan.
Kobe.
The Michael Jackson on the rafters. Insanity. He definitely hit the high note on that one. Knocked all the way up 267. But the thing is, Gunnoodle, again, I hate to be like,
that could happen to
devil's
trollers.
advocate here, but this is whereas the chapter 1 tank, there are a lot of times that division 1 team shut this down. This chapter 2 tank, it doesn't matter what division you're in. This is an extremely, teams get taken down by this tank all the time. This has a very high mortality rate, so we're gonna have to wait and see before any trollers fans get too excited. Yeah, it was a great wipe, but this is a very, very scary tank.
Indeed. But Trollers had a solid chapter up till they triggered the tank, so we'll see if it's a similar situation here. So we are quickly live into the second half of Dead Before Dawn, Chapter 2. You see the two shotguns taking point. Similar setup for Catass, but it looks like... I don't actually see the smoker. And a pause.
Okay.
Oh. Accidental pause? No. Okay, it's not.
Yeah. Yep. We see Zarucho say "toke," which I do believe means. I need a second. I could be wrong, because "altoke" means fast, so maybe I'm wrong. But more importantly, the game is unpaused, and we do have a Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and a Spitter. Smoker is not in that spot.
Yeah, there he is.
We actually saw the Smoker be so effective at the garbage bags when that spot first came out. We saw it be pretty effective here, but I don't mind switching it up because there's a lot of good areas you can get a smoke here.
It looks like he wants to play kind of on the front level here, where the survivors need to progress forward. They're going to go. Charger drops down. Smoker success, but the charge goes for somebody else. And the anti-baiter goes off again.
The smack. They still turn it into 5%.
They do. And I don't disagree. The question is, are they going to have a charger for the next attack? I don't think so. They do keep their smoker, though.
How aggressively do Catass want to send this hit? Trollers are trying to make... Okay, they do slow it down. Same spot.
I think Catass should send this fast.
I think this is send.
Yeah, I'd send this quick. You want a spitter for the next attack here in case they go in the room. And Catass is making no move. Here we go. Now they're going Charger or Hunter from over the wall. Smoke pool. Nice double cap. Jockey going to cover. They're able to clear the Hunter. Jockey covers the Smoker. There's the double boom, and they're able to make good work out of this attack. A Boomer does unfortunately clear the Smoker, but it's still pretty good. Lois all the way down to 61 HP, and Catass is playing the separation very well. And this is going to allow Trollers to walk in and start this event. But look at all the comments trickling in now, and a very, very scary attack coming up.
Definitely. I love the sequence by Catass there. Like from overhead, it's like classic. But when you're actually in first person, you know, you're focused on clearing your friend and the smoker, your teammate, and you walk right into a jockey, especially on high ping. It was just, you know, you could tell it was going to work from a mile away. Charger drops in, not quite able to find it. Hunt spit should be good. Jockey getting some good damage as well.
Open
Where's
area. Oh, but did they even,
I guess they didn't even start it yet. Yeah.
That's an interesting call by Catass to send it that early, but I guess they're going to get another hit out of it. I'm not sure entirely what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a 2-2, so I don't know how I feel about Trollers going in there. Wait, what? Oh.
Wait, okay, so they just didn't
maybe
get any
it's because of the maybe it's because of the
boom.
boom. Yeah, that's weird. Shout out Left 4 Dead logic.
Yeah.
Hey. They're going to, similar to the previous round, they're going to get through here without a spitter. It's going to be a tri-cap with the boom. It's going to be a Hunter Smoker Charger, maybe separation potential. I don't mind stacking even without a spitter, just for the guaranteed damage. Since tank is coming up, I'd want to be targeting possibly Dabby.
Shout out Dabby.
Shout out Dabby.
Cheater.
Shout out the cheater of Trollers. And they're really split right now. No, I'd like to see them attack the back too.
Look at this.
Patience is crazy from Catass right now. I agree.
Wait up.
I wonder if it's going to pay off. I mean, I don't disagree. Maybe keeping that boomer for the tank. Maybe they want to insta-commit. The tank is the boomer, so maybe that's it.
Oh,
maybe it's a get your own boom, roll right in type of situation.
Look how far away this boom is, though. Like, what's he gonna do? Oh, okay, I see.
This could be even just one boom.
On low.
And Low is able to dodge it. Yes. Huge dodge, and that's gonna bring in this tank. Nah, and that might. I mean, he still might just roll it in.
You're right.
Hunter Smoker Charge is probably about as good as you want to get here, and indeed he is. Now take this one away.
All right, gonna walk up from the back is Koyuki across the gangplank, chasing them down. Trollers are gonna get a lot of damage from this, but Nick unwittingly walks into one of these structural poles. Now Koyuki's gonna climb up. He's using so much HP to close the gap onto Rochelle. Finds her in an awkward spot. Single cap, double cap, not quite the triple as a smoke drops the ball. Nice double smack coming out. Koyuki certainly going to go down from this, but is gonna try to get some good damage onto Trollers. In the meantime, there he is.
That smoker damn near made it a wipe.
Yep.
Really close to the tri-cap, and Trollers is still not sitting very pretty. They're going to be able to take this lead back, I think. But they still got half the map to go, and they're not sitting very good. So even this lead that they're going to get probably won't be that big at all. Especially if they catch Rochelle. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice spit pick from Matcha. Yeah, the hit does get shut down. And remember, this is one of the scariest hits of the entire chapter. And Trollers were able to make it through with relative ease. Sure, the bonus situation doesn't look amazing. It's mostly DB. It could get it taken away in one good hit. But 600 distance is nothing. It's no joke. They're going to be up like 200 after this chapter if they walk it in, all four of them. And they could even have a 100 or 200 bonus on top of that if they play this really smart.
Might
Look at their pace through here.
Might even be an extra set of bills in here, yes.
Yep.
So that's going to put Dabby back to being fast. They're going to take this hit right here. Hunter flying in. Shotgun's not able to skeet it, but they'll be able to mop it up instantly. Spit goes out, stumbles into Spit, and Charger's able to give him a minute. Look at that spread going out, and the damage is huge. Nah. They're still going to be able to continue forward, but they got all three survivors that were fast are now slow again.
It's a bit of a heartbreaker for Trollers because you could see that they were actually set up in position for it. But when the Charger broke through and got the multi-smacks on with like a single smack, he just catching multiple people, and the spit spread, it did cut their bonus about 1/3 of what it was. Still got 130. I expect this to be gone by the time they walk in. But most importantly, it does look like they're going to make it into the safe room. Nice double cap, but it's not enough damage, and it looks like they're going to get in.
Absolutely. I mean, you said it yourself with them Chargers, Division 2. We love the smacks.
Yeah, yep.
And they're definitely going to take one more hit. Double-digit bonus left, 86. It's all DB. Actually, there's a tiny sliver left on low for health bonus. We'll see what they decide here. This is going to be the final one coming up now. Tri-cap spit, Hunt charge smoke, ready to go. Trollers have slowed it down. Looks like Charge on funneling in from the front. Charger will connect. Charge spit goes out. It's going to be another tri-cap. Oh, but they're able to mop up this. They're able to mop up the Hunter, but it looks like the rest of the bonus at least the rest of the DB is going to be gone. Lowe's going to be able to hold on to the tiny sliver he's got, so they're going to be able to walk in with something.
Yep.
And look at a little bit. It looks like they get a little bit more here up on pickups.
A little bit.
Up to 38.
A little bit.
And that'll be what they get. So they'll bring up the lead. They'll take the lead heading into the third chapter. It'll be 901 to 642. Here for Trollers. We head into probably the toughest chapter of this campaign. No, I like to think anyway.
I would agree with you. Chapter 3 is make or break for these teams. Now, don't get me wrong. Chapter 4 can get very chaotic. It can get really nasty. But Chapter 3 is just where legends are made. We've seen the highest of highs and we've seen the lowest of lows through this area.
Shout out Low.
Shout out Low. Hopefully he's not one of them. Maybe he will be. But the event is just like it has the potential to be absolutely nothing, right? Like if the SIs don't pressure it in the right way, but at the same time, we've seen time and time again, teams lose up to like 30-40% of the bonus at this single event, and that's fatigue that you have to carry with you for the entire rest of the chapter because the event's right at the very beginning.
Indeed. So we'll see how they take it. It's gonna be rough. And I see a Hunter Smoker 2-2 right now. I see perhaps a Boomer Sack. Now, what do they get if they do that, though? Do they get the Charger?
Jockey.
They get the Jockey. Now, the question is, do they favor their Spitter enough to keep it, or do they try and get the Quad here? I would keep the Spit.
I think they could possibly get rid of the Hunter for the Charger, but
I would prefer a Charger as well.
I don't know if it's worth it, because if you get rid of 2 SIs, there is the much more potential to have things go seriously wrong. Not only do the SIs have to take time to get up, but they also have to take time to get into position. Charger has to spawn kind of out of the way and then run forward. It's gonna be like, for example, if the Smoker Tongue goes in and it gets a ding and then the Spitter is used, there's like nothing available for the SIs at that point. I think it just gets a lot cleaner if you just sack the Boom. You still got the Hunter Smoker Spitter. But it just depends what the SIs want to do, because sometimes we see teams full commit here, and it can be very effective. Other times we see teams play the 1x1 strategy, and there's actually a lot of very minor details with that 1x1 strategy. For example, if the Smoker gets instant cleared, we all know the Tongue gets up a lot faster, right? So the Smoker can just keep pulling the guy off if he doesn't ever get a ding. And that can be very annoying. The flip side is, players can easily block that Tongue and do a surprise move. And then the SIs are like scrambling, like, okay, what do we send next? And then by the time they decide what they want to send next, the button's already been fully pressed. So there's just, the devil is in the details here on this Chapter 3 event. And it's just the margin of error is so small. You have to play it right. If you drop the ball, you're going to be carrying that ghost with you through the whole chapter.
I feel like I've personally had the most success sending everything in at once.
It's a great play. It's a very great play.
But I mean, it's like you said, if you send it all in at once and then you fuck up, it's over. Like that's the hardest. Yeah. I mean, there is one more hit. Like later, it's the drop down. It's another tough hit, but it's not as, I feel like, as tough as the button. And if you let that button go with no damage, you're gonna feel it. We're live. We'll see what Catass wants to do here as Trollers pushes out them. Move to sack the Boom. There it goes. Gets picked off. And
Boom takes way too long.
Yeah,
Boom takes a long time to go. And they're going to press the trigger on the ATM and start pushing it forward 10 whole seconds. That being said, it doesn't seem like Trollers really are making that much use of the time, but 5 seconds left as Low does approach.
Yeah, we'll see what it is there. It looks like they're thinking full play here. Hunter Smoker both spawned up here. There's Smoke Pool leading. Nick still got the button, but they let the Hunter get around. Nice positioning. And the Jockey's not being cleared, and even with this, but they're going to be able to close this button. Close this door, but they got great damage out of it. And look at all the common slaps. It's dang near 20% off of that attack, and I would be happy with that if I were Catass.
You will 100% take that if you're Catass. No problem at all. We are taking that every day of the week. It's just solid. It's not like the very most damage that you can possibly get, but that really relies on the other team making a blunder. And Trollers did such a good job of blocking the smoker, making sure the wrong person was smoked. They still managed to get a ton of damage out of it, but we go to the vent, and you alluded to this situation. This can be another, it's crazy. It's basically back to back, where you just have some of the scariest hits in the entire campaign back to back. That being said, we had an SI sack from Catass. They've managed to get their SI back up. Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, such a scary hit. Low drops down. Another player, they all drop down with no, there's absolutely no punish for this at all. Charger lands, and we'll get a full smackdown. Going to be standing back up in it. Hey, they got 10% out. I thought it was going to be a lot less. They still managed to get some good percentage out of it, though.
They would have been a lot worse if they don't land their skeets. So big job from the shotgun there, landing their, I think it was both of them, landing their skeets there. As this should take us into the tank now, and I'm curious where this one will be played. It looks like they do not want to take it up. They're going to bring it back. It's going to be Lemon, and it looks like he's flexing on us this time.
Oh, damn, dude. Why you have to be like that about it? Wait, does he know? Is he a knower? He is a knower. Okay, going to go ahead and go into the event. Those who know, they do know.
Those who know do not get their tanks AI'd.
There are some important parts of this chapter. This tank. The first being trying to get the chip as the tank walks forward. But there's another part of this. Wait, what's he doing?
He's committing from the back.
Yeah, okay. This is something that you can do. Look at how far they're moving forward. They have no idea. It goes Limon.
And I'm scared for Trollers now. If these SI catch him, here we go. They're pushing it through, melting this tank down with those machine guns. They got 3 of them now. That other shotgun took it. Supports are gonna have to go. The stumble's gonna be crazy if they land. And they come, all funneling in from the front. Jockey lands first. Gets the in cap, the cover, maybe. Hart lands. E-Rock flies in unsuccessful. The Charger's still there, and he missed. He gets the corner. He gets the punch, but he's less than 1,000. He's not gonna get the wipe now. Well. Gets the in cap.
Is crazy,
it's huge damage. If that jockey got the in cap, there still would have been a chance. You know what? There still is a chance. There's only 2 up. They're gonna have to get the pickup here they're gonna have to get the pickup on the gunner right now. He's gonna play keep away onto low, throwing those corkscrew curves around the corner, but it's not quite finding any targets. He's only got 34. This pistol's gonna pick him off.
Yeah, it is.
Low's gonna get him. Low's gonna get him.
It may be. Okay.
And that boomer kills in the in-between there, so they're going to have a good hit. They're going to sack their boom smoke out. They're going to have a fantastic hit coming up. Oh, the Hunter wants to play cover, and it works! But the pistol clears it from that far. That was a quick clear.
Yeah.
And we'll ruin their sack order a little bit. They'll have a 2-2 coming back, but it'll be a charge jockey 2-2. And look at this. Trollers are dead. Now, 4 bleeders, no extra pills yet. And I'm looking inside the room. There isn't actually an extra set right in the room that Rochelle's going in right now. So they'll find an extra set in there. There's also the gnome, of course, the gnome possibility. Shout out Gnome Chomsky. And they're sending in another one.
The Jockey Chan, Charger
Jockey Chan.
Spit.
At Hambone. Or at Infested.
Where is he?
Or at J-Dot.
At J-Dot.
It was J-Dot.
We love you.
I cycled through 3 different names and got the first 2 wrong.
I love that tank from Catass. It's obvious that a lot of teams don't know about that potential routing.
I didn't.
Completely threw off Trollers.
I forgot I didn't commit from the back line there.
Yeah.
And then it's been, like, honest to God, a hot minute since I actually played Dead Before Dawn, and it shows. But here we go. Next hit's in. Smoker can't find it. Bounces up. The Sign Hunter's in. There's going to be the pound spit. Jockey did get melted down. And they'll find an in cap off of that spit now, and they'll continue chipping away. And I think all the bonus is basically gone. It's just those pills.
This is not a great spot for Trollers to be in for obvious reasons, but another reason is, I mean, they're just sitting here. They can't get any points. They're just sitting here waiting out this event. They're going to walk forward eventually, but it's a very windy path. There's plenty of great choke points for Catass left, and I don't see Trollers even making it into the safe room from here.
Nope, definitely not. There's no way. Except that Charger getting, unless they do this the whole time. They took nothing.
You're expecting that to work through here. Now, what does work really well for Trollers is that right when the hit dies, They get to move through here, but Dabby goes down.
Ellis shot him down.
Definitely did not want Dabby going down here. Ellis should not have been shooting her because now they're going to have to take this choke point around the corner, which is actually a really strong hit.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Nick is pushing it forward. Hunter is up. Looks like Matcha takes point here on the front shotgun. Nick is right behind him. It's going to be Low. I thought Low was the first, but I guess I thought wrong. Here comes the Hunter. And it's going to be pound spit success again. Smoke pull through. Charger coming from the back line. Low is still in that spit. Going to get in-capped. And they will continue through and still continue to gain distance, but the bonus is completely gone. And we're seeing high-ping Division 2 in action.
We are.
I didn't realize that we're just seeing high-ping. I can't even say Division 2. These two teams are solid. I can see them competing in Division 1.
They're playing really well. Now, let's keep in mind, Gunner is 1 HP black and white. We've got 2 other players besides him who are also black and white. So if Catass play this surgically, they could be getting at least 1 player dead, if not 2. They're going to send in quick here. I don't even know if I like this, but hey, they're going to land a scratch. But look, I mean, Gunner lives. I don't know if that was really the way to play it. They could have been a little bit more patient and really sprung the trap with the drop down hit straight ahead. But they chose to send it quick, and when teams are perma-slow, it's never that bad of a situation to just keep the tempo going.
Yeah, they're trying to get the quantity hits. However, Trollers have almost secured full distance. They are 40 points away, and that would be awesome for Trollers given the circumstances. We got the next attack ready to come in. Like you mentioned, we got the drop down spawns ready to go. Hunter's going to come from level. Charger funding him behind. Ellis does die off. There is the double cap in the back. Nick dies off as well. Spit is not going to be able to kill Matcha off, but the Smoker will do the job, and I think Dabby's just going to go get the rest of the points.
Yep, leaving about 100 distance on the table. It's not the end of the world for Trollers, but it's definitely a golden opportunity for Catass. All the same, they've got obviously a kind of a an Iron Man situation ahead of them where they have to deal with the event, they have to deal with the vent, and they have to deal with the tank back to back to back. So a triathlon type deal is the word I was looking for, but we are gonna see if they can nail this triathlon or not. As we end off this chapter, we got teams who still have not read the rule book this deep into playoffs. It's honestly incredible. But
it's not surprising.
Not surprising at all. Not surprising in the slightest. It's still bedazzling for sure, but 608 distance for Trollers is what they will get with 1 player into the safe room. Dabby makes it in, and we go over to Catass on the survivors.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, it's a golden opportunity, but this is not the chapter you want to have golden opportunities on, I will say. Hyping, tough chapter, but we'll see if they can manage it. We're ready to go. Fast ready ups. I think we'll see something similar from Trollers stacking that boomer. We saw Catass do the full send. It worked out pretty well for them, I thought.
All right, waiting for the ready up, and we see again, I mean, they could even keep the boom. I don't think that they do, but we'll see. I want to see that boomer immediately be dropping in, like not be trying to actually land a boom, not be doing anything. I love this spot of this boom right here.
Indeed, indeed. And look at, I don't know, Catass is taking it slow here. Surely they know the only thing coming out is this boomer.
Yeah.
Maybe
like
somebody
like
readied when they were ready.
Yes, like clear commons, maybe. I don't know.
The lamp shot is in. It's new meta. Boomer's in. They're killing the hunter. Okay. So they're gonna get that jockey charger.
But Chargers haven't been. I mean, they have had some moments for sure. But if I had to choose whether I had a hunter or charger here, I don't even think I'd really mind having a hunter. Regardless, Catass needs to make pace. We got 2 players all the way back. They're not going to be able to block a smoke. They're not going to be able to engage with these SIs. Let's see it play out.
Smoker already has spawned up. Button is being pushed. They're calling the go-go. Yeah, and this is not going to go. This is going to be a full send. That didn't work out. And they can get around that. Coach sees it.
Yep.
And Catass is going to walk away. Oh, did he get it? He didn't. It's still. The Smoker's back up in a second. And he missed! And they walk away 9% is all they took, nah. Trollers took about 20.
Yep.
That is huge.
Good recovery from Trollers. It was about to be like really tragic, like 3%. They still land a hunt spit there. The coach having to jump, and he doesn't get stumbled, but still he has that pause inside the spit. And look, Gunnoodle, we are all the way back down another 7%.
Indeed we are, and they're going to push through here. And what I think is really going to matter is what we see at this next choke coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, will there be a spit? I don't actually know. There's
nope,
not.
It's a quad. Oh god. I don't think a quad's what you want here, actually.
I don't know.
I think this is a bad
not.
spot for a quad.
But there could be survivors who get like stuck doing, you know what I mean? Like if one drops, I don't know. I think they want to all drop down at the same time.
Well, yeah, if they know there's a quad, yeah. Especially when the Hunter Charger already gave away their spawns. But they're coming down. Okay.
Oh.
It was a valiant effort, but Catass is going to take it better.
Right. Well, it's like this. It's almost the same percentage for both sides. Like it's really close right now.
Indeed, yeah. Which is odd because I feel like Trollers were taking such nasty hits coming through here.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's because they took so bad at the button, but this is going to bring the tank gnaw. It's going to be Gunner, third tank for Trollers up as this jockey. A little bit out of position here. And
yeah,
is he a knower?
Ivan.
He is a knower.
Okay. He's a level 1 knower. We're going to see if he's a level 2 knower. Looks like he's taking it the normal way.
Level 1.
Level 1 knower.
It's like one of those mobile game ads, like level 1 noob. Like level
Look
50.
at this double
like...
boom, though. We got commons coming in from the back. I would think that this would be the time that you would want to start running forward. You got 3 players, or at least 2, who are dealing with commons. But no, they are going to... Okay, now he's going to go. Only eating 1 SMG is nice. Gunner goes down 500 HP. Nice that you rock around the corner. I like that. You should try to hit the doors with this, I feel like.
Catass already pre-closing the doors is something I don't know if I 100% agree with. Oh, and now they open it and let him in.
Oh, how courteous. He's going to go ahead and walk it in. Stumbles. Silent goes forward. One more smack. Down he goes. Jockey's dead, but Nick is going for a cold drink, and he's going to go get twice smacked as well. They don't down him, but they're just going for damage. Smacks onto Coach. That's the DB. Down good. No, Coach doesn't quite go down either, but again, just plenty of damage. Eventually, another survivor goes down. Hunter trying to cap in the 500, 300. Gunner does go down. Was close to a complete wipe, but let's be real, the bonus is obliterated from Catass.
Yeah, so it looks like the best they're going to be able to do is maybe, I mean, if they can get full distance, they will win the chapter by 100 now, so that will close the gap a little bit. But I think their hopes of a good chapter, like a golden chapter, are not happening.
Right.
Yeah, Swag. See, Swag caught now. That's what I was talking about. He's a level 100 knower. Swag knew what I was referencing. Anyway, logging it back in, 174. But that is what I mean. Trollers did only walk in with what, about 600 distance. They left about 100 on the table there. So still a chance for Catass to win the chapter, but they got to make it with all 4. And that double charge into the spit is not gonna help their case any. They actually took like no damage from that. Hello? Oh, the jockey grabbed him as soon as he stood up, didn't he? GG, the quick stand up. But they do still have to take this event.
Yeah,
there's an extra set of pills though.
Sure, they find the extra set of pills. We got 3 players who have already gone down 1 time. The button's been pressed, and they're gonna go to the danger room, which is I like the security. Oh, they're split. Look at this spot. Yeah, jockey grab should get cleared. Double boom on the back.
They're gonna go back. I think at this point I'd just stay here.
I think that they should stay. I mean, it's like some players are like, no, we got to go to the danger room. Then other players are like, dude, why are we going to the danger room?
They're bleeding. I will just stay here.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, I don't either. But alas, what do we know? We're just 6th place, Division 2.
Chaos. True.
Fallen Kings.
Yeah, they're gonna go now. Yep, committing off of it. There is a breakable wall. They didn't get inside. Spit comes out. Beautiful damage. Arucho goes down. They could have avoided this entirely if they didn't try to transition. They just stood where they were.
Mind you, that 6th place soiree, we have 0 wins in Dead Before Dawn, so what do we really know?
We know nothing, dude.
We know nothing.
This is the silent broadcast from now on.
Yeah, let's do it. There was a silent broadcast earlier in my ABBA versus Show Cinders match. I had my mic muted for the entirety of a half chapter.
Nice.
Yeah, I realized at the end, I looked down and my mic didn't have a light. Oh my goodness, the double charge. Oh my goodness, Hunter looks to cover. He's a little late, but the proxy will land. It's going to be a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. All the active chatters.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Limon is going to go down. They're miscommunicating, I think. I think we had, again, a couple people wanting to go in here, and then the other two were like, why? And now they make it in there, but they've already taken so much damage, and now it's just like, I don't know.
2 people are black and white.
Yeah.
1 player is 1 HP until he goes black and white. Charge comes out, grabs him, spit, nasty. Jockey scratch, tries to get a daily double, doesn't quite work out, but Zarucho is dead, and at this point, it's pretty obvious that Catass are not winning this round. Going to be down up to like 300, 400 points, maybe even more, depending on how poorly Catass make it through here. It is going to be 3 survivors as they press through the Rico Bank, and again, this is a scary hit that they're walking into.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention how it was a tough chapter to try and win anyway, but this is the last thing I was expecting, especially after the strong start on the button. But that's going to be Zarucho going down, and now there's just 2 left.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they had such an amazing button area, but you have to do more than just, like I said, it's a triathlon here. It's not just like a sprint. You got to nail all 3 back to back, and they failed at that, especially the tank. Jockey M2'd away, standing in the spit, smoke pull down, Charger grabs him, double cap to end the chapter, and it will be over 400 that Trollers are in the lead by. And after such a reckless chapter 1 survivor side for Trollers on the tank, they honestly had such a good recovery. Chapter 3, it was like they had so much growth in the survivor side of chapter 3, because you could see, if you remember correctly, when they were running after they got surprised by the tank and they were running forward, they almost walked right into the SI's trap, just like they did in chapter 1, where all those SIs were waiting on the stairwell, waiting to drop down on them, waiting to grab them, and they actually wrapped around to the side and they avoided it. And it was like, whoa, Trollers actually learned from the situation. In chapter 1, they played it so smooth, even though it was originally a mistake, but the recovery from the mistake, the way they broke the fall, they just executed it so well. And honestly, they deserve to be in the lead here headed into chapter 4 of Dead Before Dawn.
Indeed, it's going to be about a 15:09 to 10:76 game, obviously by no means out of reach. And I actually wasn't a part of the map ban, so I'm not sure what map is next, Nod. Do you happen to have that knowledge? Are you a knower?
No.
Oh. Okay. Let me go check. Because I actually don't know what map is next, but I do have the viewer link right here. Looks like Detour Head's after this. It's basically like we were casting Pokers and Naughty.
Yeah, this is the exact same map list in the exact same order, yeah.
But hey, we're live, ready to go. Dead Before Dawn Chapter 4, about 700 distance to be had. Trollers has about a 400-point lead. So the opening attack really scary here as the Hunt is going to lead. Shotguns haven't been very on point for Trollers, but they will be this time. But is that a lot of friendly fire I see? 2% gone and 4 and 2 across the board.
All right, going to try to, I mean, this Charger and Jockey are still alive. They're trying to buy time for the Spitter to get up, I think. Spitter is now available if they want to try to rip it. No, they're just going to run all the way back. This is a 31% tank, which is very close to being one of those extremely exciting tanks, but I think this is going to be a chill one if I am understanding correctly. They're going to have to eat this hit here, but I don't think the tank is that threatening at 31%. I think it's just a diner tank.
I've seen some very scary diner tanks. They can turn disastrous, and look at this spit spread. Luckily, Matcha again, back to the level 100 knower, is able to move into the room next door. I would have ran forward like a nerd. But I've seen some very scary... You're correct. I think it's going to be a diner tank, but it's going to be a very scary one. This diner isn't the safest. I want to say it is because it seems like it would be, but I've seen teams accidentally shoot the ATMs on the tank commit. I've seen SIs get some nasty spawns, and we actually have a quad.
Okay. I wonder where they're going to try to send it, because...
They don't have anywhere else to send it.
Yeah.
The tank's up at, like, up on the exit of the diner, I think. Kind of a stalemate right now. Trollers is able to clear out these comments. The quad is up. But it looks like maybe they want to set off the ATMs.
Oh,
he catches them.
Wait. Oh, the ATM was scary there with the jockey.
That was a good heads-up clear coming out. But Low and Matcha have taken a ton of damage. They're going to have to pop these spells, I think, when this tank comes in. Speaking of which, it will be Silence, who's honestly been performing, I feel like, rather well for Catass. Has been struggling their whole way through here. I feel like Silence has been one of the standout players. Even last week when they took down Konoha in such impressive fashion, I feel like he was one of the... I feel like we said his name quite a bit, and I feel like we're saying it a lot today, too. We'll see if he can add to that list here, being the tank.
Boom, sneaking around, finds one. We've also seen teams take it all the way into the back, like where the kitchen area is, which is crazy when we see it. Tank is going to bring it in. They're not going to be doing that silent. There's going to be a parkour opportunity here, and it's scary. Nix got so close. Bring him into the corner. That will be good. Almost pops him out of the corner, keeping him in, though. One more smack onto the gunner, and down he goes. Landing some SI, stumble, trying to get in. Finds the smacks onto Matcha. 1700 HP left as he just turns, spreads the love around. Smoker coming in, getting a quick grab, double smack. Nice one. Decommit? No, not an option from Silent. Goes back in kind of awkwardly, trying to get some more smacks. I mean, the damage is crazy.
Again.
Absolutely crazy.
It's insane. Trollers has not been able to take a clean tank at all this game.
Yeah.
But it's all about the follow-up hits, because they did that. They took a terrible tank in the last chapter, and they still almost managed full distance. So It's going to come out to Catass and their follow-up hits, and they're going to have the 2-2 charge shock ready to go for that very first follow-up hit.
Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have the vent tank, honestly. Like that, it was crazy the first couple times you see it, but it just is so weird. Like
that happened earlier in Hakimi and Akatsuki, and it was about the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it's like so weird.
Oh, they got these spawns up here in this hallway. I don't disagree with this hallway spawn. Catass taking their time is good because they got two bleeders. They're going to catch Matcha in the front. They're going to be able to cover with this jockey. Spit's going to delay, and it's a solid hit. Unfortunately, Matcha taking all the damage, and he went down very fast, so not a lot of bonus is going to be effective. But it'll still be a good hit put together.
Right.
I almost wonder if the jockey should have went for the forward guy and the charger covered there. But, you know, again, hindsight's 2020, and I'm up in the booth. It's easier to say when I'm flying overhead. Maybe they didn't see that, and the charger was just like, I'm going, you know?
Shout out to the booth.
Shout out to the booth. The greatest spot to be in this game. No anger, no angry people yelling at you. Except Nine, he yells at me, even in the booth.
That's true, but it's always off the mic. We keep it professional here.
Yeah, I'm actually the victim of a very verbally abusive relationship, but I hide it well in our cast together because we're just so freaking awesome.
Yep.
Get to start the event here. It was another in cap coming out off that hit. Thank you. They're gonna roll their way into the room here. Spawns aren't gonna be up, so they're gonna be able to take it clean. And they're hoping for a spitter, and they do not have it. So I think I wouldn't even hate if they waited and got a spitter. But they're going to try and send in the soul attack, I think, no.
Yeah. They're going to try to land onto Nick, I think is going to be the goal. Get some smacks onto him? No, they're going to go for the gold. I mean, again, another situation where the tank literally could have just, like, smacked on the down guy. But I think he actually got a couple smacks
onto Rochelle. He got three onto Rochelle there, yeah.
Three. Okay, so they'll definitely take that. As you can see, the health states are laughable, but... They do. None of them are black and white yet. It's probably going to be a decent hit here. We got the spitter, we got the smoker, we got some stuff that can upset the people who are up on top of the shelves. So, okay, I like the pre-spit for sure. Catching Nick. Down goes Nick. 1 HP on Gunner, 1 HP on Dabi. Dabi goes down with the smoke. Exactly like I worried about.
Yep,
Oh.
Spits back up in 3, too. Could delay this.
Okay.
Could delay 2 of these if she wants. It looks like wants to, but Nick can go pick it up, and he blocks it.
Nice.
I like that, and the spitter gets picked, so honestly, that ended up being a misplay, I feel like. Nice in between spawn on that boomer, finds it on the back line, and that's going to give them a quad if they want to wait for it now.
I think they should. Well, not necessarily, because this ladder area can be kind of a circus.
We go with the tri-cap, and that force spawn can stagger in.
Yep. They're not going to... Oh, okay. Nope. Survivor's calling go. And they will get in.
Send the quad in the vent. Screw it.
This is kind of weird. I suppose, like, usually you'd want to send out like your front shotgun to try to skeet and not send anyone else out. They're all bleeding, so they want to make good pace through here, and they're gonna be let out. Single.
Nice.
Getting a jockey too. Hey, gonna get shot.
L Gunner, he's gone. There's only room for 1 gun in this place.
I know that's right.
And that's me, Gun Noodle. But that is going to be indeed them down. But like we saw last chapter, Trollers take a terrible tank, and they're still going to almost gain the full distance.
Yeah.
Charger catches him back line, gets melted down, spitter goes out. Nick's going to stand in it, but he blocked the down guy from getting it, so... Hunter's going to go after a shotgun and going to eat exactly what we thought. Going to get blasted down for it.
Try shooting the commons, Matcha.
Yeah, that might help.
All right.
Shout out Matcha for shooting the commons.
It's important to note that without them getting any bonus, like it does, like sure they're winning the chapters, but it's not like they're having a complete breakaway moment yet. I mean, Catass could definitely rope their way back in here. Down goes another player. Rochelle standing the spit a bit, running away from the charge as the jockey's on the head. Low dies. I mean, they are being brought down at this point. Is still, again, about 100 distance short.
Smoker is gonna get picked.
Nice.
No way. They're pro indeed. Let's go, all right? It's Dabby. Boomer hops in, gonna get that proxy. And this hunt could probably just scratch and be done with it. But now they're just sending it 1 by 1. They're gonna get a few more points out of this now, and that's honestly good for Trollers.
They actually wanted Matcha to get hit. Oh, they will both go down.
Well, still score. Let's still score 583. They're going to be up to 2,092. And I mean, Cat has a good hit. I mean, a good bonus chapter here brings them within a good amount. Oh, I forgot to tell them the alt tab.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell them now. All right. So just a reminder, finales do get played. So we're gonna have both the Detour Ahead and the Dead Before Dawn detour finales.
As long as Catass is, or whoever's losing wants it. Earlier, the other team was like, "Nah, just go next map."
Okay.
I'll probably just ask.
Which
it is an
honestly,
option. It could put something. It could put the game even more out of reach. I think I like to think of a perfect example. Now, do you remember the ACI 2 Grand Finals we casted together? It was VAC and No Skilch Academy. They played No Mercy and then a Detour Ahead, and they went to the finale. It was No Mercy Rehab, and they went to the finale on No Mercy Rehab because they were only down 50, and No Skilch Academy was like, "Yeah, go finale. We're down 50, then we'll take it to the next map." Well, they ended up going to the next map down 400.
Yeah.
So sometimes it could It could not work out for you very well. But we'll see how Catass is feeling. We'll see what they can manage this chapter first. Because Detour ahead, I feel like maybe you got to be thinking about how much comeback potential the next map offers you. And Dead Before Dawn's finale can be kind of awful. And Detour ahead can leave a lot of potential comebacks. So maybe Catass just scores good here and sends it into Detour ahead. But who knows? We'll see what they're thinking. They may not even be thinking logically at all. They may be just like, oh, I don't feel like it. Let's go to the next map.
Right. Yeah.
But we'll see. I want to play.
So we'll have the first hit around the corner. I'm going to be able to use that couch possibly to try to avoid spit, try to avoid the charge, stuff like that. Usually we have a player jumping up and down next to the breakable wall. And yeah, we'll just see how this plays out for the first hit. The first hit is, in my opinion, one of the scariest hits to start. It was kind of interesting that Catass got 2 hits out of it, because teams that are just holding W after they mop up that first hit, usually they're able to get out into the open air before the next hit's available. So we'll see if Catass is able to find that tempo, or if they are going to be forced to do a second hit. Because if you do have to do a second hit, like we saw on Troller Survivor side, it can get pretty dicey in the narrow corridors.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And it looks like we're ready to go now. Final half of Chapter 4, perhaps final half of Dead Before Dawn. We'll see. As we are ready to go. Scary opening attack. Tri-cap with the spit. Hunter, Jackie, Charger ready to go.
Yep. Let's see. Like I said, we got Nick there jumping up and down, but the SIs should still be able to find spawns in there. Coach runs all the way back indoors and leaves Nick out there. It's only the Hunter around the corner. Charge and Jockey both come in, missing onto Coach, but the Hunt spit will still be good. Jockey follows up, preventing him from getting on top of the sofa. Very so clear.
Wow.
And the death spit as well, 15% is a hit. And look at how much damage Nick ate as well. In fact, we've got about 7 friendly fire.
That was unnecessary damage. Half of that, I feel like we're going to see Zarucha fall all the way down to 49 HP, and that is not something you want to be taking when the tank is so early. That's like, you want one of your survivors being that way post-tank, not before. And they're going to take one more attack here. Tri-Cat, boom, ready to go. And they're going to send it in. Charger going to phone in from the back with the smoker. Maybe look for a stack. Hunter gets blasted down. Charger bounces off the broken door, and everything gets melted down. Boomer's going to save on these ATMs, perhaps for the tank spawn. There he goes. Oh! And he's going to get one and not get popped. And he's far enough. I think he was far enough away when he waddled forward there, but Catass is going to back away. I don't know about this. It's going to give him another attack.
Gives him another hit. Sure does.
They could have just spawned the tank and left that boomer sitting there.
Well, I wonder if the tank auto engages in that instance with the commons. I don't know. I agree with what you're saying overall for sure. There's going to be a Jockey Hunter.
Look at
Hunter
Rochelle.
comes in from behind, trying to find Rochelle with the spit.
Oh!
But it gets shut down. Spit into nothing. Jockey into nothing. And we just got that annoying boomer left alive. Silence trying to pick it, actually. Not advised. Boomer will miss.
Yeah, easy.
And they're going to be able to safely get it. Dude. My God.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Being a Cedapug player, I was like, dude, you are getting that popped on you, like, no doubt.
We have Low, the main man of the hour, tank up for Trollers. They're going to sack out the Boomer, Smoker, and also they're going to get themselves a Charger Hunter Jockey for the commit. I like it. I think we see Zarucha pop on tank commit. Wipe or wife, says Matcha.
Wipe or wife.
That is a new bind that I'm taking. I'm going to put that in our little catalog of funny things.
That's awesome. Wipe or wife. Low is going to walk it in.
Indeed he is. He splits them 2-2 here. No, he's got that support up. He's already down 3.3. He hasn't found anything yet. There's the pill pop from Limon right before he gets punched. That's going to be a 5-punch survivor. He's getting melted down. Here comes the SI. Charger's going to get melted down as well. Tank's going to be able to get a sync out. That's going to be DB gone. Hunter gets cleared. Charger will land. Tank is going to get another smack. Another double swipe
Oh.
this time, and he's getting a lot of value out of this despite how rough it looked. E-Rock in, not successful, and that is going to be Catass killing this tank with pretty solid health bonus now. And look at the Boomer instantly positioning on the ATM. There he goes.
And sure, they lose a lot of the DB by the player popping the pills, but they have a lot of HP to work with still. They got 2 sets of pills. They're probably going to pass one over to Limon for him to eat it, I'm assuming, but or not.
So what does wipe or wife mean? Like, what does Low have to do now that he didn't wipe? Is he now Matcha's wife, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it that easy?
Yep. It is that you have to call it. You have to call it before the tank goes in.
You have a bunch of C tanks. You could have been my wife a long time ago.
I never have bad tanks.
Okay, I said C tanks. That could mean either thing. Dude never has bad tanks. I'd like to call your attention back to Paris Chapter 1. But we have to try kept going in here. Oh my goodness, it's dead.
It still shoot the alarm.
Yeah, that looked accidental. Hey, I mean, look at their bonus. It's still really good. Catass may be able to walk into Detour ahead, or perhaps the finale with the lead, as long as they don't screw up, which there's still plenty of time for them to do that, as they're only about 60% of the way through the map, and another hit coming up. It's going to be a 2-2 smoke charge. Maybe looking for in-between spawns here. They're not really blocking in between well. Maybe they're looking for the one-way.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. They're going towards the ATM. I am worried about this one way. It just has a way of catching people. Maybe not the top 2 teams, but okay, they're gonna go. I mean, this is just not that good by Catass. They are bleeding out.
Yeah.
They're just not getting good value off their pills, and it's gonna make it so much more difficult to actually get their distance in. They still have a lot of bonus. Yes, true, but you know, if Zarucho and Limon die, then that HB is definitely not getting in. We'll see. They still have a bunch of buffer, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta commend Trollers for their patience here. There's no reason they need to hit. Catass bleeding themselves out. Good clean drop down, so no
takes
one way.
All damage, bro.
He did.
He doesn't drop
How
down
much
on
did
the
he
kiosk.
lose?
They were at 404 HP. I remember that for obvious reasons, and now he's down to 346. So he lost.
I'm full screening this right here. Yeah, he was 40. No, he was at 44.
HB
Yeah, he was at 44
for the team. Yeah.
Or no,
60 points of HP is what he lost for the team.
Silent was at Silent was at 46 HP before dropping down there. I have a full screen on the other side here. Shout out
Nice.
Shout out delay. Shout out stream delay.
Shout out stream delay.
All right, that was fun. So shout
They'll
out
be able to walk in.
Silent for the awesome fall damage, giving Trollers a little leeway here. Yeah, like you said, able to walk in.
Up and everything.
Yeah, we really were. Caster Curse strikes again.
You know, I feel like over time, SI teams have found better ways to sneak the damage in here. If it comes out or not, Spit is ready to go. Charge, Spit, Hunt. Yep. Nick is such a prime target there. Charge is trying to get in. He's just going to stumble him through, which is honestly not a bad move at all. Going to cash in some nice damage onto the DB as the DB has completely dwindled out.
The 29 call onto Dabby.
Oh, meanwhile, Mach is at 30. so. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay, they're going to send another one here. Looks like the Smoker from the front end here is going to lead. Nice heat coming out from Silent anyway, despite being... Okay, he was not pulled. That was the Rucho. So Silent is not cool. He actually has an SMG and only got 33 and 2. So shout out Limon for doing all the work.
One more time and that's it for you. Thanks.
Yep. Saw that one coming. Shout out James. If you're watching this, we are huge fans.
We are a huge fan of your back shots, James.
Facts. Not even gonna cap.
We got the climb up here. They have another 2-2. No Smoker to reset. Yeah, that's about what I expected with that Hunter. I don't know what that Hunter thought was gonna happen there.
Not be.
Oh, look
They call him Mr. Unskeetable.
I could see it.
Charger, maybe.
He's still at
Not gonna
29,
send it.
by the way.
This is honestly great for Catass, like holding on to strong HB. They really just need Kiyuki to not get hit very much. They pop the pills on Zarucho, and Silent is like right there on the same HP, whatever.
You're actually 100% right. Look at I agree though. I just realized how important it is that Kiyuki actually does not get touched because the DB there's 42 points left. Now there's none.
Yes.
So it's just damage sponge time now. Rochelle needs to play like in the middle and not get touched, and they just walk in with all this bonus.
Yeah, just like they walked into the spit. But regardless, Limon just eats that hit, and yeah, it's cool. But he's black and white, so they don't want to lose him either. Got to be a little bit more careful with how they manage this. It's not an easy move, but I agree. The best thing that they can do is just keep Kiyuki alive. Coach is going to lead the way. The smacks. The catch in the back line is
that's a little bit of the HP. That is a little
but this
bit
is
of
doable. This is looking like 700 distance to me.
And looking like 700 distance and a little bit of bonus.
Pick up.
The comment almost interrupted it.
It really did. And the other two had completely left.
James Backshots versus Mr. Unspeedable.
Now that would be a showdown.
Indeed it would. We got the final attack here. Yeah.
Dead.
It's 2-2. And Limon is dead. They're going to trigger both ATMs. But Kiyuki is still all the bonus. Bye, Kiyuki.
They left him. What the hell? Zarucho and Kiyuki. But now look, the bonus drops down 50 from that. Like they needed to just cover, and then they were in even if they were slow. So pretty major misplay by Catass there at the tail end, but it will still be overall insane damage. I mean, insane chapter for Catass as they are only down 250 now. So they basically cut their deficit in half, and Catass wants to go finale.
Yep, so we'll see the little parking garage finale coming out. And unfortunately, I think that means we're not going to be able to go to Progressive and Blood Dagger.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send these links over to MK so he can go ahead and send them for me. And I guess this will be last match for the night. And that's fine because this is shaping up to be a real good one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is going to be a great match. I'm excited for Detour ahead. Hopefully there's not too many issues. So for this finale, for people who don't know much about it, it's honestly pretty chill finale. Things do get heated in around the 3/4 mark of this finale, and then after about 10 or 20%, 3/4 of the way through, then you wait, what? Okay. I don't know what he's talking about, but anyways, after about so at around 75% of the way through this map, things really heat up. There's places that you can get dropped down into. There's staircases. There's like some you can get hanged. You can get instant killed. But then once you get through to like 90%, you're good. So there's just a stretch of like 15-20% that the survivors really have to be scared of. That's outside of the tank, because the tank is scary as well. But keep in mind, even though there are hitables on the tank, they are not in-cap hitables. They are only 24 damage hitables. And also, we don't usually see too many wipes here. It does happen. I'd say it happens a lot more often than, say, Detour Head's finale. But as a whole, I could see teams actually getting sizable distance here, believe it or not.
I agree. I mean, I feel like this finale could go either way. I mean, you pretty much said it all. Infested just tiered 10 bits. Thank you, Infested. Much love to you.
Hey.
So we are live with the finale ready to go. First finale of 2 possible. So we're on chapter 5 of possibly 10. Ready for you here as the Smoker gets the pull forward. Jockey is going to connect. Spit goes out. Charger did not find anything. Can he go for the Division 2 smacks? Only finds 1. Still going to find a solid 5% here as they get some nasty little friendly fire. Shout out Dabby with 3.
Nice. That's actually not a bad first hit for Catass. We'll see what they get on the next hit. as far as what SIs they get. Survivors will be able to push through the remainder of the aisles and go through the cashier area into the revolving door. I'm assuming that Catass isn't going to hit here either. They're going to probably wait until we go into the little tiny building that they walk through. But honestly, Catass is kind of looking at Gunner back here. I don't think they are going to send. Interesting. Smoker from behind. I don't really know what the plan is here.
It's a pretty weak
Hunter
attack, so
forward.
maybe they're just trying to throw it away.
Yeah, you're right. It is weak.
And they're gonna have a no smoke, no boom. Or
Okay,
no
great.
jock, no boom. I mean, they're going
Well, that
to have a
works
smoker.
too.
I was just beginning to say I actually like smoker in this area. It's enclosed
Right.
enough. It's enclosed enough to where a smoker and a charger can stack well. I feel like it's easier to do that than it is to do in more open areas. But actually, we'll
And-
see where they send
yeah.
it, because we've seen teams send it before the event actually starts here. And Trollers is taking their sweet time, and Catass is known to be a little impatient with their hits, other than Chapter 3, of course, but I'm talking about in times past. And yeah, here they go, sending it, and they're going to be able to stack successfully.
Whoa.
Spit drops in, nobody picks it off. I feel like they definitely could have had some. Oh, they're going to iframe the
Wow.
spit, though.
The death spit.
Yeah,
It's
the
still-
death
it's
spit.
amazing damage.
Thankfully, that death spit was there, otherwise it would have been a lot less. Well, iframe situation. Do they not know where to go? Nah, let us look for pills.
I mean, the thing is, like, they can't, like, so for example, I think the survivors would normally try to jump up on top of that white van and they get on top of the railing, and the smoker can pull down from the railing. But Catass is like, we don't even need to do that because there's this great choke point that they have to walk through. We're going to take advantage of it. They take advantage of the yellow bollard as well. It's amazing. The hit around the corner is going to be the follow-up, and this is another great hit spot, but everything gets lasered down into a quad opportunity for Catass. And this, I've seen certain teams, I don't want to name them, will keep their identity a secret, protected, but I've seen teams get quadded around this area.
Hey, wait, I remember. I casted that match. It was actually...
Yep.
I've seen it.
It was us. It was us.
It
We
wasn't
got
me.
quadded
I
here.
casted
Yeah.
it. I was.
Okay.
If I'm there, we don't get quadded.
All right.
Shout out Pestilence.
Whatever, girl. Shut up, Pestilence.
It's his fault. Here comes the quad. They're gonna send it inside. Smoke Lance first charges off the mark. They're gonna get some
Smack,
Division 2 smacks.
smack,
Patent
smack.
pending.
Jesus.
And they're
Patent pending.
securing in cap out of it.
That was just absurd. The amount of smacks I just heard. Kiyuki up to 81 damage. Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, you talk about that quad that happened to us. I'm just saying, what happened to that team that made that quadded us? Guess what? They didn't even make playoffs. But who did? Us.
They didn't even make.
And guess who
playoffs,
got
bro.
6th place? It wasn't them, it was us. So that quad, guess what? It meant
We
nothing.
own. Yep.
Shout out Endless.
Shout out Endless.
And shout out to that double boom proxy. And that was a nasty little charge up. And they're going to
God.
secure it. Oh, what a blast onto that hunter there, Matcha. Huge pick on that hunter. And they're going to keep pushing through
let's
here.
be real. They've eaten so much damage.
have.
Low has the DB wide open. This is not a pretty start for Trollers.
I'm not. Where is the static tank spawn at? I'm not 100% sure. I remember where it actually is. Oh. Well, that answers my question. Is the gong goes off, and it's going to be Lemon. Tank number
Lemon.
5 for Catass, getting his second one of the match.
Look at them running forward.
Yeah, they're
This
gonna
is
start. They're
crazy.
starting the horde. They're far. They're like half. They're like a micro inch from resuming the horde.
This is a crazy spot to hold the tank. Rochelle's
Ew.
still walking forward.
Ew. They're gonna start the. Where's the horde?
I don't know. I think she has to drop forward. For
Yeah, I
the
would say
horde to
that's not
start.
forward progression. Smoker rotate
Wow.
around and pull Nick down. Oh, Nick fell. Okay, he's fine. I thought he fell, and then that message came up for the shoving clear. I thought they resumed the horde. Oh, this tank's in not. He's down to support. Oh God, what is that?
Oh!
I don't know if that's an in-cap hittable.
Okay, I thought that low
Look
went
at
down,
them!
but no, the Sax is
He's
gonna
dead!
go down so
Oh
fast.
my God!
I mean, this was like cheese from Trollers, right? Like,
Swiss
this was,
cheese, Jesus!
Yeah, it's Swiss cheese. But I mean, Catass ate it up. Like you couldn't hold the SIs in that situation. Like, of course, Trollers' only option there is to firing squad this tank. and Catass was like, all right, we'll let him firing squad the tank. I don't know. I
So
don't
what
know
are they
if
gonna
this
do?
would
Take our HP?
Exactly. I mean, I don't really know. Like, maybe it was an amazing move. It looked beautiful. Obviously, props to trollers. Nice
Spit missed.
recovery to them. But it just felt like Catass kind of gave them this.
They really did.
And then they're freaking out on the stairwell, and now trollers still have 500 bonus. This is one of the greatest recoveries I've seen in the playoffs so far from trollers. I mean, what a terrible start to this finale, and what just an insane recovery.
Yeah, this is turning into one of those times where they sent finale and it might end up paying off for the winning team here.
Yes.
Here
Yeah.
comes the attack, 1-5-1. Charger gets leveled, Hunt will land, but the spit is nowhere to be found. And they'll shut everything down, and they're gonna be... Jada, I'm gonna ban you.
Reloading here.
J-Dot is just like such a hater, dude.
Jada is gonna get
This dude
Jockey
is
Chan.
constantly hating.
Top 2.
Oh,
Ellis.
Heads up.
And actually, I lied. I forgot the truck does a whole rotation around the thing here. Like it does, it goes the whole way around. Even though it doesn't need to, you could have just hooked it right into the danger there.
dude, it's
Like
having fun.
he doesn't
bro.
need to have
What?
fun when
Just
this. Like
because
even
it's
Mach
a
is confused.
Post-apocalyptic situation means they're not allowed to have fun.
No, why are we having fun? Look at him
Because
drifting around.
fun
Can we
is
get the freaking Tokyo
elixir of
Drift
life.
song on right now? Can they add that to this?
That would be sick.
Can we get somebody to work on that? The Tokyo Drift, but like make it attached to the truck instead of like the audio. So like even though I have my music down, I can still hear it.
Shout out
Thanks.
to the Crossroads Mall.
Big shout out. Look, he did. What's the point of the rotation the whole way around?
He had to get acceleration and speed built up.
Go accelerate. Go like hook a left at the van and
You
go.
don't
You can
understand.
just
You
hook a
don't even
left at
play
the
racing
van,
games. You
bro.
don't even know how it works, bro.
You can hook a left at the van right there and do
You've
a little
obviously
circle
never played
there.
Forza,
You're a
and it shows.
Forza.
I'm a Tinza. Okay, and then look at this. There's no way that they're going to be able to break through this barricade, right? Like it's literally impossible. There's a gigantic car. There's like all these things. Oh, how
Oh,
did they
they
do that?
did it.
Literally, how did they do that?
How did they do it?
Okay. So that was awesome. 900 even. Interesting. Going to be the final score for trollers at 29.92. Catass were feeling themselves after chapter 4, and to be honest, they had been in the driver's seat for a lot of this game. It kind of felt like, but you know, we're gonna go to the finale on their side. You know what I'm really interested to see, Gunnoodle? I want to see if Catass are like, oh, that was actually kind of a good idea for the tank. I'm gonna steal that. You know what I mean?
We see that a lot, especially in Division 2. I feel like a lot of people cling on to other styles that the teams do
Shout
and it
out
works.
Klingon.
But that doesn't that doesn't mean it's gonna work.
Noted
We
language.
got the 6% gone now off the opening. And okay, and I'm gonna be that guy. I mean, it's before Catass goes, so I could obviously eat my words, which I'm hoping I do. But I feel like a detour head provides enough chance for a comeback
Oh yeah.
to a point where I don't think we really needed to see this finale. But like you said, Catass was feeling themselves a little bit. Maybe wanted to head into detour head with the advantage. But I feel like with the chapter they had the advantage, even if it wasn't the score advantage. But they're sending in another tri cap here. It's gonna be a nice double boom. But Catass could put up a really good score. But the patented Division 2 smacks are not gonna help with that.
Yep, some good damage for sure. Trollers are going to be very pleased with this. The commons are just out of control, taking full advantage of the shotgun players. They got to be careful not to accidentally shoot the ATM as well. Just calling himself Manny. As we continue on, we're going to have a Jockey Hunter Smoker Spitter. And I'd like to see Trollers send. That was kind of an interesting place to send, though. I'm not going to lie. Nice skeet. Cutting the tongue with the shotgun as well. And yeah, that is going to be the hit gone. As Catass, you know, they do a decent recovery. Still, I mean, we're averaging about 5% per hit. So not bad by Trollers at all. They will have a chance to breathe as they press the event button and continue on.
Yeah, and it will be. I gotta admit that we have seen a totally different Catass team from the beginning. Obviously, we saw the first chapter, even some of the second chapter, where they were just eating hits left and right, probably trying to get used to the high ping. Now it seems like they're used to it. They're hit landing their skeets, are shutting them down. Nick is standing on nothing right now for me. There's actually nothing in that spot that he was floating on. Probably a record bug, but it's just funny to see.
Cheater.
Yeah, I'm cheating. I got the cornfield config.
Nice.
Hey, dude. We're setting in another attack here. I don't know what's coming from the back line. Nice charger hop in again, but he's off the mark. Those charger hops have been nasty, but they haven't actually landed.
Again, more common damage, like plenty of common scratches coming out as they add up another percent and a half, make it 2% just from, after the fact common scratches. Survivor's going to keep pressing forward. Zarucho.
That is wild.
But we're ready to go here, resuming action. Catass is, other than Zarucho, they're still sitting pretty.
It's going to be this tank. I'm so curious. Many teams being left with a 2-0 scoreline. So very great start for them if it happens. Jockey into the charge, into the spit, but the spit does not make it. So the hit does lose a bit of its teeth. Zarucho does go yellow though, so he's going to be slow.
Indeed, that was a rough take. Unfortunately, look at Lamone also taking quite a bit.
Yeah.
Matcha says lag again. It's his favorite line. Yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I still don't think the copycat strategy is going to work. I think they're going to try and they're going to be getting wiped for it. But we'll see if that is the case. Maybe I just don't have faith in them.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's right. I mean, it's really, really bad if they get wiped by this thing.
It is, because there was like, I don't even remember what the score gap was actually before this chapter. But they're going to be down. I mean, there's just 800 can be made up. And actually,
yeah, sure, but you don't want to, you want to.
Yeah.
This is not really a chapter where you're like, oh, we didn't get any bonus, like we got wiped by the tank, like whatever. This is really a chapter where you want to be walking into the safe room for sure and getting at least a little bit of bonus. And look at them, Good Noodle. They are going to play the copycat strategy onto Dabi's tank.
And what I mentioned this before about certain strategies is if you successfully do it, that might mean you also know how to perfectly counter it.
Yes,
so
yes. And
I would
like
think
I was saying,
trollers.
To me.
Yeah, I would think maybe trollers would be like, okay, this strategy works well. Now, how do we counter that if teams try to do the same thing? Because it works well for us. The other teams are going to try it. So I feel like there's one simple way, and that's send your SI early, which is something Catass didn't do. They held their SI, the typical wait till the tank hits a corner thing, and then by the time they got in, tank was dead. So if we see him, if we see them send the SI early, this may be bad. Oh, what if he gets a dumpster in? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it can be so annoying even with it just dealing 24, but the Survivors are actually going to switch it up. I love this variation. He gets one spec. It's very dangerous, this area. It goes for the dumpster, gets a hit. Look at the stack on this other guy. He's going down. Going to get some more free smacks. Coach is getting smacked around. This is a crazy switch up. If Catass was going to do this, they should have just played standard. 2 players go down. The bonus is definitely dwindling. They will be able to pick them up and get a bunch of the bonus back, but that definitely did not go according to plan for
Nope,
Catass.
they just lost the chapter.
Yeah, and they still got some work to do. I said that this was kind of the scariest part of the chapter too, is this stairwell area especially. You can lose so much additional bonus.
And this is just gonna add fuel to the fire for my little should have just sent it to detour ahead thing. But at the same time, the detour ahead finale is horrendous. There's a ladder. Did he fall back down? There's a ladder to his left. It's right there.
Map knowledge. Dude is not a knower at all.
He is not silenced.
Silent, bro. You should never have given this guy props. Like you never.
I'm so sorry.
You never should have said something positive about Silent. He immediately went and tossed all this shit. They will get the shutdown on the Chargers. Spit. They got to run out of. This is not very clean.
There was a ladder. to his left, silent, and now he's dead. And now the Trollers are gonna have a decent lead heading into Detour ahead, Nine because even though they're gonna get full distance with 3 for sure, but that's all they're really gonna get.
Yeah, and I totally agree with what you're saying about how this isn't an insane lead, but it's basically like you're going into Detour ahead with a penalty, like a sizable multi-100-point penalty. And this is just making it more difficult for Catass to recover from. As we watch this match go on from Trollers, they look better and better and better.
So's Catass, though. I will say, so is Catass. It's just Catass is making more mistakes than Trollers are.
Yeah.
But here we go. Probably the final attack coming in. Boomer's going to spawn up. Jockey's going to scare the in-cap. Boomer gets one over the fence. Charger hops in and stumbles through out of the spit. But here comes the Division 2. Smacks. Securing 1. And Rochelle's winning her 1 over against the Boomer, against the Jockey with about 50 common helping the Jockey. So, C-Jock. Where is my... Oh, there he is.
I mean, dude, this bus is so stupid. Why doesn't it just drive straight in?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why does it do a full circle?
Dude, that's what I was saying last chapter. I was saying that last half. You're never gonna believe this.
We got a hunter.
Or just make a hook left at that van right there. He comes out of this big door over here and then decides he wants to drive a full straight when he could hook it left at that van and have plenty of acceleration. Get me in the driver's seat.
This dude watches action movies and is like,
I don't watch anything. I just know I just know I can do it. Get me in that truck and I'll do it. Trust. If not, 10 gifted to twitch.tv/9now.
I just driven straight.
If I can't break through that wall doing the following the path I do, 10 gifted to twitch.tv/9now.
You could just do that now.
No.
Without it happening.
No.
All right. If he breaks through this barrier right here, 10 gifted to twitch.tv/9now. All right.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
And it's going to be Trollers up 29.92 to 23.29. Indeed, as we head into Detour Head. So I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad break because I'm greedy, and we'll be back. Except to those who subbed. Those who subbed. You're not gonna see anything anyway. I'm just gonna play music. So be back in 3 for Detour Head. Close match now. I'm excited to see the conclusion. The score gap here. But we're gonna be going live with Detour Head now. Trollers up about 650, and we have the opening attack. Tricap with Spit. Why don't you take this first one away?
All right, over the bridge. Oftentimes a scary hit. This log actually matters quite a lot, especially for the Charger. If Trollers all drop on the other side, it's easy. No mind games. Charger drops in. Nice instant clear. Hunt Spit is still going to be good. Jockey trying to carry in 5%.
That was really good. Spit was a little late for my liking, but still managed to land. I think he pushed through. It's going to be 66% tank. I do believe that's going to be... Actually, I don't know. Where is that going to be fought?
I think that'll be around the house.
Okay. So hittables will be a thing. Be definitely potential.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've also got this one-way area, which could kind of be annoying with the triple cap and with the boom. Like, this is one of those areas where the chaos, players get their vision obscured, they make certain decisions, and then all of a sudden you got a player charged off in a corner and he goes down or something.
Yep, they're gonna send it here. Nice.
Drop in. Yeah.
Oh, if only they had a spitter. They don't have one this time.
Exactly. And Trollers played that perfectly with there being no spitter. They could afford to all 4 rush forward like that.
And big shout out.
Some good damage.
A big shout out to Progressive and Blood Dagger, who will be for the second time in Division 2 playing I Hate Mountains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is something that's something I didn't expect to see. Is I Hate Mountains played one time at all, let alone twice in the second division. Yeah. But apparently they're confident. But we're here. With this one, of course, not gonna be I Hate Mountains. It's actually gonna be I Hate Detour Ahead. They got a great hit for the house. It's got hit. Shout out miles per hour. And we'll see where they decide. We got them splitting, and now it looks like they're undecided what they actually want to do.
I like this splitting. That seems to work better.
We'll see. Jockey's already up. The push through here. Here comes the hit. Hunt's gonna land. Chalkin does not land his ski. And here comes the jockey to keep him in the spit. It works out. They're gonna get some great damage onto low. And that will take us into the tank. Lots of pre-tank damage on the trollers, which seems to be the story of this total of 2 now.
Yeah, like it feels to me like that area when you go in through the window like that, you're just guaranteeing that you're gonna take a lot of damage, unless you land the skeet. If you're very confident landing the skeet, you can play on top of the shelves and stuff and avoid the charger damage. But I kind of like going down below, being able to bait the hit out a lot more, kind of trying to just like, oh, we're going up, oh, we're going down, oh, we're going up, but not committing to anything. So yeah, trollers eat a ton of damage, down 31%, headed into the first tank of Detour Head in the hands of Silent.
A lot of work to do for Silent here. We know the multiple mistakes he made towards the end of Dead Before Dawn,
Yeah.
so maybe got a little breather in the intermission there, looking for a little bit of, I mean, he had a solid tank, all things considered. And we'll see if he can bring that same energy over into Detour Head, or if he keeps the shenanigans up. I'm sure he's not hoping for that. And that's not a good start.
Yeah, they're calling go-go just because there's a double boom. Like, no, I disagree. I think Catass rushed him, and now he doesn't have a hittable.
He'd have to go back for the police car, and we might see trollers rush it if he does that. Let's see, he can drive him towards it. He's in. He's taking a lot of chip. He needs help. Lands punch number 1, gets a punch, maybe a punch towards the car. There's the pounce, and he lands the car. Can he get the grind out? He doesn't have a lot of HP to work with, nah. I don't think he's gonna be able to get his grind out. Still 2 hits left. They're being very aggressive, and now he hits that car too far away. It's gonna be a dead tank.
Yeah.
1 in cap coming out. I agree. I think they rushed him.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, good recovery from Silent. Like, he still got the ink cup, and Limon typing in all caps, not very happy about what just happened. But regardless, it's still going to be trollers with half of the bonus left, but we got a smoker and a charger. And if you know your Detour Head, you know that this is actually a potential double kill. Smoker actually has an insane instant smoke spot that Catass is not going for, but I would love to see them going for. Even Hikori has gotten absolutely caught off guard by that. They're still going to go for, I'm assuming, a death charge here with a smoke setup.
Here they go. They're doing just...
No. Absolutely not. They completely fumble the bag. That is not what you should be doing at that area at all. And they don't get anything for it. So it is going to be trollers just walking it in,
Come on, hurry up.
getting 552 bonus, which is by far the highest percentage of bonus that we've seen this entire. I think if you combine all of the percentages of bonus to this point for both teams, you're not going to reach 50% of the bonus. So they got a ton of work done on that chapter as they do crest 4K. And they put Catass in a pretty uncomfortable spot. This could, like we talked about how, it's still doable. 650, they're down after the first campaign, no problem. But if it starts snowballing, if you don't get, full distance and at least a couple hundred bonus, it's going to get out of control pretty fast.
Indeed. This is not what you were hoping for if you were Catass. I mean, I mentioned Detour Head being, but then again, it's the first chapter. I feel like this first chapter happens a lot. There's a decent chance we see Catass do the exact same thing that Trollers just did, maybe a little bit worse, but we'll see. They had a lot of improvements to their survivor play. I noticed as Dead Before Dawn continued to progress throughout, but a little lackluster in the finale. We'll see what they bring for Detour Head as we're going live. Second half, chapter 1, ready to go. Tricap spit.
Yeah, let's see this first hit.
Indeed we shall. I feel like this sets the tone right here.
One of those little jockey bastards.
Come on, man. It's not funny.
Two players make it pretty far, but then they walk back underneath the bridge,
Double cap.
eating the hunt spit. Charge comes in for the patented smacks on the head. Balancing act on the head while he smacks him. That was insane. Gun Noodle Zarucho Goes down to 59 HP from that.
Yeah, it's not a good tone setter at all.
Yeah, that was nasty. And they're not even through the thick of it yet. They're holding W, but the 2-2 is ready. And again, this is normally not a scariest hit, but at the area, it can kind of run out of control pretty fast.
2-2. Ready to go.
I'm watching Silent first
Yeah.
person. He just got distracted looking at a bird.
Yeah.
So I might need him to lock in.
No freaking way you caught him doing the autistic
Yep.
squirrel thing.
Yep. Okay. Wait, letting them get pretty damn deep into here. I don't know what Troller's plan is. Nice skeet. And that's hit is shut down. Well done by Catass. They should be able to run forward pretty quick. I deal with a lot of commons. And commons have kind of been their undoing from time to time. Like they've eaten a lot of common damage from time to time. And it looks like this is going to be no exception. I got a little bit too excited about being able to push forward. The truth is they'd have to take this hit no matter what. And if they were a little bit more calculated with dealing with the commons, especially the guy who didn't get boomed, but he's actually just going to run straight through and start blocking spawns. It's actually kind of worked out. Hunter going aggressively, jockey him 2 away. Charger will be voided as well. Smoker goes in for scratch. And that was actually pretty clean by Catass.
I feel like other than Zaricho taking a pounding here from the first 3 attacks, Catass has recovered nicely from that disastrous opener. But it's going to come down to this tank play. We'll see if they're able to kill it clean. Then if they take like nothing, they'll have like a 300, 200 point lead.
Yep.
In terms of bonus, which is a great start in your comeback forays. As they shut down that boomer, it's going to be Gunner. Tank up.
Absolutely. Gonna have a Hunter hopping around, a jockey as well. 10 seconds left on Matcha.
It's a really good. I don't know.
In the air.
It's a really
Hunter.
good. Is he? Ooh,
He's in the skybox.
it's low. Let's get the Hunter cam.
Surely he'd just send this in for damage.
This is
I mean,
boring. I'm tired of
Charger's
looking.
dead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I think I prefer the smoker over the charger here in this open area. We'll see. Obviously, there's the car in the back line to play with. There's this front car here. He's able to bring this in clean. He's not gonna hit it off to the side. In he goes. It's gonna be Gunner Nah. Take this tank away.
All right, Gunner is in, bringing the car in, and Low drops out of the skybox anyways. Car, gotta try to hit it up and over, and as he fails, he just leaves one on one end, one on the other, goes straight for the cop car, gonna go for a smack onto the Hunter target, easy as that. Silent goes down, smoke pull over to the side, gonna take that white car and take out Limon Flex as well. A little bit too easy for him as he goes for the grind out with a 1000 HP left. Jockey being annoying, M2'd away, but that buys enough time for Silent to be killed, and it takes out Kiyuki as well in one fatal swoop. Hold on, 450 HP left as he goes for Ellis. Ellis does manage to avoid it, and he takes down the tank. Boomer hopping around. He should be able to clean it up, but the bonus is obliterated, and they will be losing this chapter by at least 500 points. At least, I'm calling it.
That is an awful, awful start to the comeback. Because it's not even going to be a chapter win, despite how clean it was looking. It was looking so good for a while there. They're going to delay this pickup here. Only 2 survivors left.
And
Charger
they eat
Hunter,
the
jockey's
split,
up. Yeah, they're going to be able to get this pickup. Maybe I think that they're going to go ahead and hold for this,
Reloading.
like the peak area.
Ready to lay down yet?
Yep.
Reloading.
I mean, they don't even necessarily have to. I guess, yeah, they're fast. Yeah, might as well.
And it's going to be the quad. 3v4 situation at the peak. 99 bonus left. Catass already on their back foot here, trailing by so much. Now down a survivor. Going to lose this chapter by a ton. And can they even get the full distance with 3? It's all going to come down to whether they can kill this quad or not.
Reloading.
Let's see it. They've got, yeah, about 50, 75 more distance that they can get, 120 bonus that they can get.
Careful.
2 on the front, 2 on the back. In they go. Jockey hopping around. The brunt of the damage. One is dead. That's exactly what Catass needs to be doing. And Smoker won't quite land. Nice LSing by Zarucho. But there it is. Charger takes another one. Bye-bye.
And that's Catass wiping out. And like you said, it's going to be over that. 651. They're going to lose this chapter by, and that is huge for Trollers. As we enter the second chapter, Detour ahead. Huge advantage for them now in this winner bracket match.
1,300 points. 1,314, if we want to be exact, as we head into chapter 2 of Detour Head, titled $Detour Head _ title.
Yes. It's a good title.
It's appropriately titled.
Yeah, it's one of the more nicely named chapters in Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah.
I think if I were to name it, I would probably call it Gas Station.
Because of the single gas station at the very beginning of the map.
That is exactly why I would name it that.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know what else. What else would you name it? Long roadway. So that's all it is. It's just a long roadway until you get to the event, and then it's just like another long roadway, but like sideways.
Yeah, no, I like that. Double long roadway.
Double long roadway.
DLRW.
Plus double long roadway plus drop down.
That's cool
Trademark.
too. Hunter will get in, spit as well. Boom, trying to stumble him through. Not a bad start for Catass.
Indeed, indeed. But Trollers still sitting pretty. I mean, I feel like Catass is trying to hit these home runs here. 26% tank is definitely the home run they can take.
Okay.
This is definitely somewhere they can get a home run. We've seen some absolute disasters come out from this tank. It's a little bit too early, I think, for a hittable catch. Except Trollers is playing out, but this tank spawns so far back.
Break time.
Survivors are actually setting up outside. If I was Trollers, I would be taking this so safe and boring. I would just be chilling. I would not be trying to catch any strays from this SI team.
They're doing just that. They're going to listen to you.
Yeah.
I like it. I was waiting to see if they were going to do it. They are indeed going to do that. This tank is going to start rotating in. The hittables are just going to be for show, going to make sure they don't go outside for any reason. As it's pretty dang impossible to get one in.
Jockey Charger Hunter. Yeah, this is fine. Charger can go from inside the safe room. Tank tries to get the survivors into the kitchen area, running forward right where the safe room is, and the Charger lines up a multi-charge. We've seen it time and time again. We'll see if that's what Catass is going for here. Is going to go ahead and get smacks onto Nicholas, turning one smack, continuing to smack Nicholas. SI's come in, Charger missing, but a nice little double cap. Jockey takes him into the bathroom. 2,300 HP left.
Wow, he still had so much.
Yes,
and she walks into it.
Whoa, okay, hold on.
It's
they
gonna
might be able to go right here. This is
no.
right.
Oh, he missed! He missed! He missed! Are you serious?
And he rocks the jockey.
Okay, he's still got it. He's still got
it. Yes, he does.
Oh boy.
Just barely. Beautiful white. Much needed. Oh, wait, dude. And he goes aggressive. Like, dude, just absolutely panic gunner. It's popping off your jockey. Smoker. Jockey.
No way.
Dude,
no
wow.
way. He's going for the pickup. Does he get this? There's no way.
This? Whoa.
No way. No way.
Limon calls GG.
I would too. Gunner just carried his team.
Dude, that was crazy. What is he on? He's gonna hold the pickup in the spit just to be sure they get him up. But my God, they needed they didn't necessarily need that. But my God, Dabi's still gonna go down, still gonna die. Actually, nice catch, nice awareness by Catass in the meantime, but they don't get wiped.
I guess at least they didn't die. I don't know. But they did kill Dabby, and it's still gonna be good for Catass. It still is. But man,
was
they were
crazy.
hoping for that wipe for sure.
I can't believe
They got a
it.
split. Ugh. I'm sick to my stomach from that jockey. Here comes the tri-cap though. Charge bubble land first. Here comes the smoker over the top. Not gonna be able to secure the tri-cap. In fact, that spit wasn't even close either.
Dude, yeah, I'm watching it back on your stream, and that was just unbelievable from Gunner. I can't believe he has managed to do it. It's just such an upsetting, tilting moment for Catass, but they got to stay locked in because they can still wipe this out quickly, especially during the event. You know, they're gonna let trollers, or basically Gunner is going to be earning trollers another 100 points or so, maybe more like 200, but they should be able to get the wipe in the event, or earlier. Hashtag that one comment. Hunter comes in, jockey can't land it again. Double cap.
Time. Coach.
Yeah,
Wait here.
but it's just the fact they're gonna keep gaining distance. I mean, it's the fact that they're still gonna just keep pressing forward. Every amount of distance is perfect for trollers because of the score gap after that first chapter. Another attack coming up. Gonna be a 2-2 smoker hunter ready to go. And they're gonna send the hunter from behind over the semi, but he's off. He's out of position here. The smoker will get cleared before he can land. It's still gonna be a lot of damage. Matcha in danger going down. We'll get onto those comments. And that'll be another attack. And they'll keep pushing through.
All right, indeed they do get to keep pushing it through. Just more and more points into this recovery phase here for trollers as they try to get whatever scraps from chapter 2 that they can.
Indeed, and it's gonna be another tri-cap here. Catass is really hoping they finish the job here with this tri-cap because it's getting to a point. Double boom lands. That's gonna be a good start. Jock lands first, and there it is, the wipe. Finally,
Nice.
the fact that Trollers was able to score 219, they've got to be feeling really good about that, despite the disastrous tank.
Oh yeah.
But if Catass can take the tank, I mean, we're gonna throw out the hypotheticals again. If Catass can take tank clean, take the event, score a huge bonus. Because, you know, it's only a 600 distance chapter, sure, but the bonus potential I've seen in this map is crazy. And they could bring this game right back into potential win.
Absolutely. We got to see it play out. We got to see the tank play out. This is one of those tanks where it's kind of easy for trollers to be able to get like a double cap or something like that to seriously eat into the bonus. And Catass at this point, they really need more than just distance. They need to be locking in bonus as well. Let's see it play out. It's going to be the hunt spit early if they want to go for it. They could also wait for the survivors to get outside with this hit.
Yeah, no, they're going to send it now. It looks like Hunter spawns up behind the counter here. Catass immediately backs back in. Scratching away. Silent does have eyes on it, but I don't think he can chip it from up there. Oh, wait a minute. I stand corrected to get a little chip there. And it's just a little standoff right now. Still just standoff. Silent rotates left. And Smoker gets picked. Here comes Hunter from the doorway. Double boom landing. Shotguns cannot get the skeet. Spit will go out. A few ticks coming out there. And it will be about 5% gone. A little bit of damage to start us off.
We've had our complaints about Silent, but I love that movement from him. Trying to get that pick, not quite able to get it, but it's a cool movement. And let's go ahead and see the tank being brought in shortly.
Indeed, indeed. They're going to actually send in one more attack here.
Oh, I like
Catass
it.
moving really slow. They're going to get the charge level, but look at the Smoker getting a couple ticks. Triple boom proxy. It's going to be an instant commit from this tank if the comments don't get mopped up.
Absolutely.
I don't know why Catass is moving so much slower than Trollers was, but they're able to squeeze into attacks, squeeze out 10% of the bonus, and now we got Matcha the tank up, immediately going to rotate forward, go for the Sedan. I don't disagree, but I think Catass might be able to make... Oh, no, wait a minute. The hittable catch flies in. And now they're split. What are we doing? What are we doing? Catass? Catass! I don't like this! Van flies over the bush. They're stuck outside. He's committing. Look at this Hunter. Instantly go for the separation inside. Can this SMG win the one? Hunter's down to 64, very close. Just one more shot landing, no, but they'll get the instant clear. Jockey can't cover in time. Tank is in, he's got a punch, he doesn't have the corner. He's missing punches left and right now. He's down to 1400. Charger hops in, looking to save face, will land the charge in the front, but the tank still has no charge. He misses the punch again. Are you kidding me, nah? Corkscrew through the window. But the question mark, I feel like this is one of the more legit question marks of trollers. Look at the bonus.
Dobby says pH tank.
pH level is like acidically disgusting.
Well,
Or disgustingly acidic is actually what I meant to do.
I agree. Definitely a litmus test there. That Catass did pass. 80% of the bonus left. Silence
Wow.
Pro Pop was pretty terrible, but I mean, regardless, like they're allowed a minor mistake here and there. Overall, it was amazing by Catass.
Well, it's not looking like a minor mistake now. If they land this quad, then that tank will certainly feel like a minor mistake. But if Catass can keep shutting things down. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant trollers. I was like, yeah, no, you're right. But
This is definitely not minor. Trollers are in hot water here after it feeling like they made it to the shoreline already.
Reloading.
yeah, but they cannot throw. The squad's up. They're gonna send it to the event.
Right.
Just one moment says, what a ass.
True. He's looking at me.
Honestly, true. Everyone, if you want to see it, go check out Denny's bathroom on YouTube.
That's right.
Here comes the quad, now big things riding on it. Oh no! Oh, whoever cleared that smoker is a hero, but a lot of this bonus is gonna get whittled away. Nah. GG from Limon, even though it's really not. Oh, I don't know. Nice tank indeed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they had 1,000 bonus. It goes all the way down to 400. Of course, once Silent gets up, it'll spike up a little bit, but they cut their bonus in half right there.
Yeah, they did. It's still 500, but it's not going to close the gap at all as much as I'm sure Catass would have wanted it to. And they still got a couple more hits to take because we got the Boomer spawning up on the army tent, ready to go. Spit Jock Hunt to go along. Boomer is off the mark, but they're going to send the Hunter on the front. Cannot land the skeet. Pre-spit goes out. Hunter's back up. Going to get him in the spit. And Zarucho is going to go down from this. I lied. Oh.
Yep, he will eventually go down.
There we go.
I'm all torn up.
Button gets pressed. In the meantime, 378 bonus left. It is dwindling because we got the scariest hit of the chapter up ahead. Actually gonna send here is just a crazy decision. Catass's tempo has been pretty slow, but I think they will be able to get in from that. It's gonna come down to Zarucho. Can Zarucho make it in? We still got a smoker and a boomer. It's gonna take some creativity from trollers here.
Gotta be disappointing. They kill the tank, make it all the way up to the event with 1,000 bonus, and they're sitting at 344 right now.
Yeah, but look at that. Look at that. They actually are making it in so far. Even if they trigger the car alarm at this point, it doesn't matter. Hunter, Jockey on the front lines, and they actually are going to be able to get in with 320 bonus without being contested from trollers. So that is an insane bounce back. They are down 600 points at this. So it's like it's even better than when they ended Dead Before Dawn. So this is good for Catass. Like this is the most promising game set that they've had in a minute here as we go into chapter 3, which is notoriously a massive deal breaker.
Yes, I was just thinking that, and it's 35%, and not even just the tank of the deal breaker. How about the first hit?
The whole chapter. Yeah, the first hit, the
whole chapter. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
The pipeline ladder. There's a lot.
4,263 to 3,658. Definitely a very solid game coming here.
Doable.
Yeah, it's very doable.
Wipe the tank, get a wipe with the tank from Catass, and then
lock it in.
Go to the survivor side and just get full distance and no bonus, and they are pretty much in the lead by a small amount, if not pretty much tied with Trollers at that point, and we go to chapter 4 in the finale. So this is still doable from Catass, believe it or not, and it could even be closer. Remember, but still, even with the tough breaks, even with the insane plays, they are trying to make it happen.
Indeed they are, as we go live, and they're going to have a really nasty attack here to kick us off. Tri-Cap, Spit, Jock, Hunt, Charge, ready to go. I almost feel like you want a Smoker here, and maybe instead of the Hunter, I don't know.
Yeah.
It could definitely cause some chaos, but we'll see. As the chapter is live, we're going to see Low take point here. And I wouldn't even disagree with waiting until they start dropping down. It's kind of a stalemate right now. There goes Rochelle. Wait, look at this Hunter spawn. I like this. Gonna catch him off guard. Where's the Spit? There's the Spit. Charger drops in. Gonna go for that target. Breaks off the table. And this turns out to be... Oh,
Hey,
I was gonna say this turns out to be a nothing get, but that Charger ends up getting two punches, and we'll continue on. But they got about 8%.
Yep. Pretty standard for the first hit.
Yes.
Good hit overall, but pretty standard for this area. They now go set up top, and I would like to see Trollers not drop down. I would like to see them try to start the event without dropping down.
I don't know how you even do that.
You just have to do a little strafe jump while staying on top, and that triggers it. They're trying it. They're trying it. They did it, and then they still drop down. Okay, so double cap, Jockey lands, takes him around with all the commons, and yeah, this is why it's scary to drop down into that area. Of course, it's scary to stay up top too, but I would have much preferred them to see them keep it down. Look at all of the bonus that they're losing here.
Yeah, I don't know.
They lost so much bonus. It's crazy. It's crazy to be losing that much bonus to that.
And this is actually going to be... Where's this tank going to spawn? I wonder if it's going to spawn on the other side of the building? If they can cut him off, you know what I mean? Through the alley. If Trollers has to come back the long way, if the tank can cut them off in the alley.
Yep. I don't know the exact percentage where the chaos happens for sure, but you're absolutely right. This is a potential one of those percentage points.
See what this attack can bring. 2-2 Charge Hunt ready to go. And I don't know now. Maybe they want to save the hit and try and get the cutoff shenanigans. It's about to be up. There it is. It's going to be Zerucho. Boom hops in. Gets one proxy. Hunt. Spit. Charge. Still able. Yep, there he is!
Whoa!
I didn't think he was that close! He's in!
Whoa! Gunner's down. Look at all these commons
It's
as
a
well.
wipe.
Macha's going down. 3,600 HP left. It is a wipe. It absolutely is. And that was such a good call, Ganoodle. Like, with for some reason, our current percentage keeps getting cut off lately, and I didn't even think about that, but you were absolutely on point with the Spit. Notice the Spit was intentionally held by Catass. That wasn't a mistake. The Spit helps block, and that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play by Catass. But the catch is, given how easy that cutoff was for the tank, now Catass has to deal with that as well, which is a very important catch.
Sure, but Catass is also aware of it.
And I think the plan for Catass is actually to go near the staircase area and just kind of back into that corner, just like Trollers did on the finale of Dead Before Dawn, where they backed into that kind of nook and just like fought the tank right there and just lasered him down. That I feel like that's kind of what Catass have to do. I don't think that they can really run back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's like that is one of the benefits about going first, is they're gonna know exactly where the tank spawns. They can pre-plan for this, or maybe they'll just let the same thing happen to them. I don't know.
It's always possible. But you're right. Theoretically, from a theoretic standpoint, you're absolutely right.
As we're live, Catass, another golden opportunity. Nah. Hopefully they don't blow it this time. Catass fans, rise. This is your opportunity. Tri-Cap, Spit up, ready to go.
Look at this location from Rochelle. She's ready to wall bang through the wall on that lower level inside. But actually, this can be manipulated too. Okay, so she's going to group up as coach goes out so she doesn't get caught solo inside. Jockey being emptied away. Hunter not landing, but the charge spit will be good. Just a charge spit, and they actually will decently win as far as the first hit. What I'm looking forward to is the second hit. During the event, what is the plan from Catass? Are they dropping down? Are they losing 25% of their bonus like Trollers did and bringing themselves into 3-punch range and stuff like that? Or are they going to take this cleanly?
We'll see. I mean, this was probably one of the defining moments of the chapter for Trollers here, taking so much. As we are up. It's going to be the Boomer, the Hunter, the Smoker, the Jockey. Very slow, methodical pace. I like this from Catass, clearing out every comment they can. Trollers not biting on a hit yet. There's the drop down. Catass drops down, heads left. Boomer finds one. Smoker's off the mark. And now they're out of position as it was a hard hug left from Catass. Jockey drops in from above. Smoker misses again. Jockey does land. Should get mopped up. M2'd off the head. Hunter lands on a silent smoke pool again. We'll get cleared up. Everything will get a little bit of damage. Jockey's back up again. And it will land, and they'll find a little bit of damage. But no, it wasn't near as much as the last one.
Yep. Nice advantage from Catass. Especially keeping in mind that they can just pop pills during this tank. They don't care about losing the DB. They just want to stay alive. Tank is going to be in the hands of... I don't know. Dabi.
It's going to be Dabi, yeah.
Who is a Smoker? They go ahead and
Smoker's
this in.
yeah.
Interesting. So they
This
land the
Catass is going to be able to go back.
It seems
Really?
like it.
Really? I don't like this from Trollers at all.
There's a lot of commons left to deal with. They're rushing it through. They're not dealing with commons.
I don't like...
Oh, I don't like running inside. Are they staying inside? Oh, this is a death sentence.
Oh,
this is
okay.
an absolute death
Okay,
sentence.
but we've seen this before. It's gonna be an instant commit. No, it's not. I've seen top teams do this too. Catass is looking like a top team. The quad whiff. The jockey is killed. No, I don't know. It's an in cap. He's missing another punch. He missed. He does get that one, just barely. Support's coming in. The Hunter got skeeted. Jockey separation gets cleared up. They're not gonna. He misses the E-lock. It's gonna be a kill under the tank. Death sentence, and not today.
I mean, yeah, if you miss all your smacks, and
Yes, sir.
yeah.
And that. Oh my.
Yep.
Oh man.
Catass, electrify another day. This is exactly what they needed. Of course, they're out of pills. You know, Zarucho's almost slow. I feel like I've said that over and over and over again this match. Zarucho is just taking so much damage constantly, but it doesn't matter. Like, they're getting the distance in. They're already up to 300 distance. If they shut down this hit, they'll be up to a lot more, and it's just a 2-2 on her Smoker.
Yeah. Take it away. I am.
All right. Waiting for the engage. This is a great spot for Catass to be holding out, but it's really smart from Trollers to not be pulling the trigger and just bleeding these 3 players out. They're going to go for the pipeline. Hunter could follow up. Nice keep. There's nothing left to this hit once the Hunter dies, so they'll just send it in. Nick does take a little bit of damage, but they'll just drop down through the pipe and keep it pressing forward. It does take them a while to get through here. But Trollers is probably going to be waiting anyways for this ladder area, which is the next area that the Catass quite literally can get wiped out. Wow, they're sitting it aggressively on the front line. Jockey hopping around, Charger
that's spread.
landing, Hunter as well. Down goes Zarucho.
And they're gonna keep pushing through. 318. I mean, is distance alone enough to take the lead, or no? Not quite. They'd be just shy, I think.
But still, this is amazing from Catass, and it just comes down to how much more they can get. Kyuki again with the HB, 150 points of HB.
Man, Nick, you picked a bad day to wear your white suit.
Not picking the spit. Huge jockey lands, but Nick is there to clear.
Well, they're taking this clean. I mean, they still have what the climb. They still have one more climb up to take, right? That's probably the next real tough area. But other than that, not much left. If they could take that, oh, there's here. I actually kind of forgot about here. This could be bad as the charger hops in, connects on the charge. That spit might get blocked. No, it actually overshoots. But the smoker's gonna save face.
Blocked.
The smoker saves face.
Yeah.
Pulls him into it. Slow clear, whittling down the bonus even more.
Protecting Kiyuki as they move forward, but it does leave Catass very fragile headed into the ladder.
What that's gonna, do they have a good sack order for it? Well, actually, look at Kiyuki. Oh, no, wait, I don't like this. Kiyuki's in danger right now. A 3v1, not gonna win that. Jockey's gonna cover. Hunter covers as well. All the way back down. That's gonna be all the bonus gone. I don't like that.
Sure is.
I didn't like that.
But they climb up.
They're gonna
They
wipe.
survive.
If they're not careful, they're
Two
gonna...
players go down.
Okay, they're fine. Okay, I got scared for a second there. But look how close they brought this game within Gnaw.
Right.
Even if they don't, they're not going to take the lead. They're, like I said, full distance, they're going to be just shy. But all of the momentum is in their favor. Every single bit right now. As Troller sends in a desperation attack. Skew sneak up onto Zarucho. Hunt spit from the front. Spit is super late and it missed anyway.
Yeah, this was quite a throw from Trollers after such an impressive Chapter 1 to have such an insane, like, just insanely ineffective Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 tank out of Trollers. This is like, you know, you can play everything right, but you got to nail your tanks too. We're going to see Catass trying to approach, trying to get in another 40 points of distance until we go to Chapter 4, which also has a ton of points as well. I mean, a lot of points here in Chapter 4.
Another attack flying in that open area. Charger lands somehow. Hunt lands as well. Spit goes out onto the Charger, but there's Spit already...
Hey!
the Charger is mowing him down.
Limon, 1 HP. Gonna try to get... Oh, he's going to try to go for a pickup. That is courageous.
Hey, you started shooting and running.
Yeah. And that's going to be Gnaw. Look at this game. 44-48 to 43-22
Wow.
with 2 potential chapters of Deep Tour ahead left. This finale is obviously an option, and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. What a match this is turning out to be.
Yeah, we played 8 chapters, and there's 125 points between these teams. So that is pretty insane. We go to Chapter 4, 57% tank. Keep in mind how many points are available. 57% tank is honestly not very threatening, if I remember correctly. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think that they'll probably take it back to the area with the houses and stuff like that. And if they do that, there is the double car situation. We've seen a lot of teams meet their demise at the hand of those cars. So survivors, I definitely got to be careful, but I do wonder if this could potentially be one of those tanks where survivors try to AI it. I don't think it quite is, but we have seen that happen too.
57. I
think it's like right after the train, like the train track.
Is there dissension in the ranks? It's hard to tell with Trollers. It is hard to tell.
It's really hard to tell
because
with
I
Trollers.
know they're a fun group of people to be around. I mean, I've interacted with Low especially quite a few times when we were playing Fallen Kings with Comeback, and they're a fun group of people to be around. So, and they kind of troll each other the whole time. So it's hard to tell when there's actual dissension in the ranks and when they're just throwing jabs at each other. Either way, we can take it at face value and just continue on. Well, their performance will show. If there's dissension, it'll show in the performance as we are live with our Chapter 4. Very close game here as the Charger hops in. Got a punch, but I'm pretty sure it was iframed.
I will say, if Dabi is actually upset at Matcha, this is not the first time that I've seen him actually upset at Matcha. So they do seem to have, the two of them do seem to have some friction. And that's kind of the dangerous part of having a relationship like that, is sometimes it boils over into like actually being upset. I even, when this happened on my stream and I was like, I don't think they're upset, people were like, yeah, they are. So I don't know. We'll see, but they're rushing through. Smoke pull, not quite going to catch the guy. And at least for the time being, it is a pretty chill
Why did
start
Matcha
for
just jump into the
Trollers,
spit?
even though they drop straight into the spit and lose a bunch of bonus.
Why did Matcha just drop into the spit? Like straight jumped in.
He sure did. He took
Okay,
a
so they're
dip.
about 30% now. I don't know. I think I don't know where this tank. I think you might be right. It might be after the event. But we are coming up on a tricap with Boom, ready to go. Hunt, charge, smoke, maybe some separation potential, depending on where they want to send it. They're 37% now, so yeah, for sure after the event.
For sure.
For sure.
Which, I mean, normally they should be able to chill through this area pretty well. But sometimes, like, if you do get caught with all the commons, it can be really annoying. So we'll see. I think there is, well, there's, first of all, there's not a jockey here. So there's no jockey shenanigans
Boomer
on
sack.
the button press.
Maybe that's why they're sacking the Boom.
Boomer sack is kind of questionable because you kind of want to be hitting here. Yeah, Charger's going to go and hit.
Weak.
They're going to send in, oh.
Charger
Smack,
smacks.
smack, smack,
Smacks. How many of those are iframe though? I feel like a lot of those may have been iframed.
Yeah. Okay, jumping up on top. 3 of them. This is not what you see every day. There is no smoker. Just gonna be a Hunter Jockey Boom Spit. So having 2 players up here is not bad at all. There's of course an invisible wall there, and they back it up to the road close sign. Boomer goes in and dies first. Need another boom here. Hunter landing. Spitter. Jockey into.
Matcha down to yellow. Couple more hits, I think. Commons are flooding in from the front. And I'm curious what this hit's going to be. It's going to be, okay, Tri-Cat Boom again. If these boomers can land, it could be dangerous for Trollers. And it gets picked off. And now they're getting another boom in the
Boomers keep just
rotation.
going in and dying first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why these boomers keep going in first. Is during an event?
Yeah, I don't know if that's what they're thinking is they want to keep getting booms for events, but now the event's over.
Maybe they felt like it's a safe space, guaranteed to hit on a couple people, but it didn't happen. So I don't know. Regardless, it is going to be a 2-2 here on the bridge. Bridge is a pretty scary spot. Got the jockey available. Could be some shenanigans. There it is. Let me try it.
Look over here.
The question mark
And the
indeed.
jockey is dead.
Yeah, the question mark indeed coming out. Tank's going to be up here shortly. They're going to send in one more attack. Boomer's off the mark. Charger from the front gets melted down. And that'll bring in the tank. Matcha the only bleeder, as it'll be Koyuki. Koyuki.
Come on. Hey, hee-haw.
Do they
For
ever-
Catass.
Okay, they can't run forward.
No, I don't think so. They'll be running into a log. Yep.
Ellis.
Oh, look at this Limon boom spot. Interesting. Okay, they're going to be on the other side.
Stop. Get the ladder.
Trying to climb up, trying to find something. Survivors are trying to pick. He understands this train car area. Really well done. They still get picked, though. Look at the aggression from Dabi. What are we doing here?
I don't
Okay.
know. It doesn't look like the rest of the team actually wants him to do that. I think go back to the open area, be safe about it
Yep.
is the move, and they're going to do just that.
Okay, wait here. Let's head down this road.
And no, look at them.
Hey, hee-haw.
Yeah, you can get some chip here.
They want the chip.
It's-
I like how their shotgun is the one up there.
I'm coming.
Maybe shotgun can like help clear with them. I don't know.
I don't know. Ooh.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, some.
Over there.
We got a caught and we got back. And yep, Boomer fell for it and is going to be off the mark. And was that?
Yep.
Did that car hit the Boomer?
I don't know. I don't know if it was the car or the SMG, but either way.
Nick
boom
did
goes
say
down.
got him, so it probably was him. But that looked like the car, and I kind of want to run with that.
Let's do it.
Hey,
Nice car.
these cars are going to be. Oh my goodness! These cars are going to be
Great first
huge.
car.
Nah, and he's only going to have that one. Why don't you take this one away? Hunt Jock charge for his support.
Kuyuki, he has no frustration left, so he just has to bring in this chartreuse car here. Gonna smack it one more time. Up onto Coach. No, not going to get the trajectory. Going to go and try to get Rochelle off of this van. Wait a second. Whoa, separation though. Yeah, she's going to take advantage of. Nice charge. Kuyuki going to go on the defense as Trollers try to run forward. We got the Hunter. We got the Jockey, but he's playing with the car.
Grind him.
For good reason. Does he go for the instant grind out? Look at the health of Matcha as well.
No.
Oh, that car is horrible. And that is basically going to be the end of that. Unfortunate for Catass, and you can see Limon is not happy with it. It was a very promising start, and hey, they did get double in cap, which is great, but needed to play that a little bit differently on the second half of that tank.
Looked like it was going to be a wipe, so the fact that it wasn't.
Or grind out, even just
Yeah,
one
even
kill
just a
would've been
grind out,
insane,
absolutely.
but
It would have been,
he kinda
with how
screwed that
close
up.
this game is, absolutely. But we got a 2-2 for the post-tank follow. I think they want to send this fast, maybe try and get something for the train area, but they're not going. They're waiting too long, and now Trollers just goes after this hit. Smoke pool leads, instantly cleared up. Here comes the hunt from the front. Spitter's going to die off, and they're going to go quad.
God damn it! Go! No pain,
Come
no
on, hurry
gain.
up. Wait here.
I must be about to gain some serious shit.
Come on, get the lead
It's
out.
like they're feeling quad.
They are feeling a quad. 500 bonus left, and really, Gun Noodle, this isn't that scary. The second half of chapter 4 on Detour Head is just not that terrifying, especially with the tank dead. You're just like running around some train cars, wide open space. You find 2 sets of pills in the pill box, and yeah, they really, it's just the last like 15% of this chapter it gets pretty scary. So we're gonna see them attempt this quad, but they're just giving them space, and I can't blame them. I mean, if you got this quad, you really need a premium spot, but I don't know if a premium spot really exists for the next 20 or 30%.
Yeah, I don't know. Here comes
this
a
makes
nice shutdown. Oh, it's a complete shutdown from
Yeah.
Trollers.
Yep, as expected. And now they're gonna have a 2-2, no jockey. 2-2 isn't really even what you want through here either. Like, if Trollers run really fast and get inside, or at least pressure this hit, yeah, there's gonna be a boom in this hit. Not even gonna get the premier hit for this better location, but really the hit after this is like the last. It's like the last really good hit. So we'll see this one, and we'll see one more.
We will, and they're gonna have to. I think. I don't know if they're feeling desperate enough to go for a quad or not. They have the 2-2, so they can sack into it. Smoker gets picked off first. Looks like they're going to.
All right.
What do we know? What do you know?
Okay, only one set of pills in the pill box, but everybody's gonna be fast now at this point. Going for the quad. This never lands. Ever.
Oh yeah.
This will never land.
Watch this.
This will not land.
This will not land. I know.
If this
Called
lands,
it.
I will be donating 1,384 subscriptions to the Gun Noodle stream.
Wait here.
I'm just gonna be quiet for this hit. I think. While riding on it. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, a little bit dangerously close. for a second. They will be able to eventually get in. 288 bonus with the full 700 distance. Not even close.
And with how I don't know with how close the game was, I think if Catass walks in with like 300-400, then they get the lead. But it's a good
Pretty
score.
much.
It's a good score.
And
Or
that's
match it,
not
take it
that-
finale.
Yeah, we're definitely taking it finale, and for Catass to go into the lead, it actually is not that difficult at all for them. All right, waiting for 2 ready ups here. As we saw, the tank, it really comes down to just like landing that car. The car is huge. I mean, they literally had to sacrifice all 3 SIs just to catch Rochelle. But honestly, that was a pretty nice way to handle it. It was pretty unique by Catass, but it worked out really well. If trollers can avoid a lot of bloodshed on this tank, the SI hits themselves aren't that scary. They really aren't that scary.
Keep truth.
Yeah, what's new?
What the key to truth? Fantasizing a little
Peekaboo.
bit.
Can't blame them.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
Peter Booth.
No. What Infested said. Apparently, I went like, I don't know what that means. You know what that means?
He was chilling, waiting. You were waiting to cash in your 1,300.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that smoker separation, how slow they were clearing it. I was like, oh, it's gonna happen. Oh man. It didn't.
All right. Both teams taking their time here. W leaves.
Going to turn off his anti-cheat again.
Yep.
Yeah, let me. Nope. Yep. See, let me see. Dabby. Not even on the list. GG.
Yeah, he has any cheat.
Okay. There he is. I'm just blind. 9 still doesn't have his anti-cheat. Just pointing that out.
They don't go aggressively. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I like that charger dropping. That's kind of crazy, but he does
Mounted
get
anyway.
vaporized. The smacks, the scratches from the hunter, 10 damage in total being inflicted by trollers.
Reloading. Reloading.
It's gonna-
Survivors are
I-
going to move
I was
forward.
thinking about what to say here, and I'm thinking the event is first, and that's gonna be. I think that's really gonna be where Catass can stand out. Is trollers took a decent chunk of damage before during that event. I mean, there wasn't anything crazy or anything. They were still able to kill the tank. Well, you know, not a ton of damage. They still walked in with a good bonus. But I feel like this is where Catass can stand out. Is they can take this event completely clean. That's gonna be a nice shutdown. Smoke pool back insta cleared up. Chargers in an awkward spot, melted down, and now the sack order is completely off.
Okay. Catass, 1,500 bonus in their pockets still
Reloading.
after the first few hits. I'm with you. I think the event really is the best place for them to get damage in outside of the tank. On the run back, for example, okay, they're gonna go ahead and send it in. Hunt spit. Take a while. Jockey trying to get in. Boomsta. Oh, there's nice damage on Kiyuki. Nice.
Yeah, it's, that's unfortunate if you're a Catass fan, but gonna keep pushing through. They should be able to get to this event. Spawns will be up for the run back, and I wonder if we'll see some jockey shenanigans. I didn't quite see the sack order. Charger, Smoker, Hunter, Spitter, so no jockey shenanigans. It'll last like 10 seconds, which is a long time.
Reloading.
It's a long time.
It is a long time.
Charger spawns in. Okay, that was crazy. Nice one, Macho.
Nice little mancha.
And no one else goes with it.
Nope.
Okay.
Don't know what the plan was there.
Yikes.
Mesquite.
Not really what you want to be doing.
Toma. Wrong. What do you mean, Toma? And what do you mean wrong? This dude's all chatting.
So, Smoker. Okay, Boomer goes ahead and sacks. I think that is a smoke boom last. So Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter.
And this is okay. Here we go. Can Catass take this clean? They park it in the back. They've got a Hunter. They got a Jockey. They got a Charger ready to go. 3 seconds out from the last one. Hunter's pre-spawned up in the front. The final SI is going to be the Spitter. So here we go. Nasty little tri-cap in. Hunter doing great, taking the guns off of everything else. Charger's in. He connects, but the spit went somewhere else.
Sure did. It most certainly did. Gonna go ahead and push through those commons, bushwhack through. I don't know. Do they need another one? I feel like they could push forward. They are gonna start pushing forward. But Silent's not on the same page. Okay, they aren't. They're gonna back it back up. Oh, nice pick on the Boomer. Was lining it up for a triple boom. And now we got another, again, Boom dying first. Much more unintentional than from Catass. Nice little smoker damage though. In the meantime, getting about 100 bonus gone from Catass with that hit as well.
And it's about the same when you say, I'd say about the same heading into the tank.
Yep.
Which I did say it being about the same could lead to finale. I think Catass wants to win, and it's going to come down to if they can eat noting caps on the tank, that'd be pretty sweet. Because, what was it, 2 from on the Troller's side and dang near close to a kill? But we'll see if there's going to be last tank, or attack before this tank, 2-2. Jockey Charger ready to go. Charger trying to get these in between spawns, in between these train cars. He finds it. Can he get anything? He'll get melted down. That's what he'll get. Jockey M2'd. Boomer from the top line. Gonna find 2, but that's gonna be it. And they should be able to take this tank. Go back cleanly. Quadruple bonus. Ready to go. As it's going to be Low, the man of the hour. There's a big split right now. I'm sure you can see.
I feel like Low is a pretty reliable tank. Pretty reliable player in general.
Yes, he seems to be that way. He's been pretty. He hasn't been like outstanding or anything, but we haven't really called his name much in terms of like the all massive screw up category. You know, we've seen Silent take fall damage.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple. I was over by the tank. I was over by the tank. Are we serious?
They send in the hit.
I was over by the tank.
He charges them down.
Is that enough? That's a lot. That's a big blow now.
That is a massive blow.
I think it's 500 distance for the finale. They're gonna be up by more than that.
No, this is
that may have been a dagger.
Bad. This is really
I was
really
over
bad.
by the tank. I didn't even expect that. What a charge from Dabby.
Yep. We rarely see it. We rarely see if anything. It's usually the jockey there, but they kind of had a setup where the guy was like getting up from the hunter, and then Dabby on the high ping, he just timed it perfectly and killed off Limon. That's gonna be that. Of course, it's not done yet, but like how much easier this makes it when you are the tank and you got a player dead. That's a full gun off of you. He hits both of his cars into the fucking forest.
Whoa.
Hits it out though. Take this away, gun.
All right, Low gonna commit. He's got his car positioned well, ready to go. Support's gonna be a charge hunt. Smoker's already pre-spawned up and half dead. Car a little bit awkward here, splits the survivors 2-1. Smoke pull forward, there's the separation. Can anything cover? Hunter in an interesting spot, but everything's still focused on the Charger. Hunter drops in, still looking to cover. And hello, Low, what are we doing? Gets the in-cap, he's gonna secure it. And E-Rocket. I think Low's kind of trolling here. Hashtag trollers.
I mean, I get the idea of what he's doing. He's trying to play keep away, but you're right. Like,
is he trying to get the grind out
done here? Maybe just trying to like put the car in a good position to set up for when the SIs spawn in. Nice jump smack. Still trying to chase down as the SIs are available. Jockey Charger Boom goes on the down target. Gonna try to grind out
Yeah,
Kiyuki
okay.
here.
He's gonna get it too. One more hit.
Yep.
Just a bite, slightly above death.
There
That's
it
a second
is.
death. Jockey's gonna get that separation. No, Coach is gonna win his one. They're gonna be able to kill this tank, I think. Yeah, they're gonna be able to kill this tank.
So what?
Yeah, really.
You know,
It's a 500 distance finale. I think
Nice.
they're gonna. Yeah.
that could be GG.
This.
Yeah, absolutely.
And never mind. They're not gonna kill this tank. Ellis is gonna run. I think that's gonna be it. No. We'll
I
see.
think it
We'll
is.
see what the call is whenever Ellis gets pounced here. And I mean, maybe they want to take their chances. Maybe they spam quads.
Yep. Yep. I mean, they played 9 chapters. Might as well play this finale. Up to Catass. Catass says yes.
I like it.
We
No,
go
I like
finale.
it. Fighting spirit. I love to see it.
Yes.
I mean, we could see them start spamming quads. I mean, spam quads out of the gate. Maybe they'll get lucky with a 2-2 opening attack. Spam quads out of the gate.
This is one of those rare situations where it's like I don't even think I've seen a tank wipe on this chapter before, but it absolutely could happen. It's just like teams just take it back to this open area and are so effective at just shooting the tank while walking away. But I gotta say, like trollers, their tank play has been very dicey at times, and if they ate just like an open field tri-cap with a player in the corner, that could be it. You know, like I mean, the tank comes in early. The tank
look at
comes
this.
in
Not to
with
cut
like
you off.
200 distance.
Not to
Yeah,
cut-
go ahead.
2-2. It's the 2-2. So they're gonna be
It
able
is
to. They're gonna be able to send into their quad right away.
Yes, yeah, we'll see if they do that.
If they don't, they're stupid.
If I'm thinking they maybe even just go for damage and try to capitalize on a tank wipe.
Yeah,
they
I think
could.
this tank wipe it's such a difficult tank wipe. It's possible.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but it's definitely a difficult one. We are live
Yeah.
now with this finale. Catass, I like it. They're gonna take the finale anyway. We've got the fighting spirit, and immediately send. Nope, they're not gonna get
Nothing.
it. Their spit went in too early. Nice
Boom
death
stumble
spit.
into
Yeah,
death spit. Oh yeah.
but they're not gonna have that quad, so maybe they're not. I mean, I don't think that. I think they were going for it, and they sent the spitter waited so long.
God damn, a whole plane? Ammo hit.
Zombies hit mid-flight, I guess.
All right. Tri-cap. Hunter, I'm sorry, Smoker instead of the jockey. Charger drops on top of the car. Nice laser. Getting some decent Smoker damage. Matcha down to 72. Dabi down to 80.
Dabi. I love that name. Shout out Dabi. And we have
Dabi.
Kiyuki. It's gonna be the tank. Is that who got death charged? Who got
That's
death
what
charged?
that was my question in
was it
my head
Limon?
right when I saw it. No, it was Limon who got
Limon.
death charged.
What a revenge story that would have been. Can we switch tanks?
Yeah, right.
I think Limon needs this one. Either way, gonna bring in one of about 9,000 cars. Obviously worth about a tank punch, about 24. So not in cap.
Boom.
That's fine. Even the one boom here is
Lot of
honestly really
combat.
good. Yeah, there's a lot of combat. They're all funneling in from the front. They're gonna get mopped up as they're chipping away at this tank. He's getting great car hits. Well, I lied. They're kind of wedged up against the fence. That one's good, and it hits 2 of them. Imagine
Yep.
if that was an in-cap car. Just imagine.
48 damage.
Oh, but now he's got no cars. Okay, I thought he was gonna commit with it.
I honestly thought you leave these cards and commit with it, to be honest. Charger Hunter Jockey, try to get a corner, try to get a tri-cap, but he is going to go for the cars.
Struggling a little bit, and once he gets his cars in and he commits, take it away now.
Gladly.
Can you shoot the tank instead of
He's taking a lot of chip though. He's already done, like, what's
That's
that,
the
1,800?
thing. Yeah, it's like, what are these cars really worth? And
24.
also, he had the pressure, he had the commons, like, he could have, yeah, I know how much damage they're worth. Okay, well, we'll look at this Nick position. This is a great start to some chaos.
Oh my
Hunter
God.
kind of covering, gonna get the smacks onto Coach, bring him over. Hunter trying to cover, but where's Kiyuki going? Like, what is he going towards? Stumble, keeping Ellis in the corner. Charger 1v1.
Wait, someone cleared the Hunter.
Hold on, they're in the corner, right? They're capped in the corner.
Someone cleared the
What
Hunter.
What are they? Oh,
Someone cleared the Hunter.
Wow, how did all that get cleared?
Somebody cleared that Hunter.
Was crazy. Kiyuki gonna. Oh,
He's still gonna get great
go ahead and get
damage.
the corner. He's gonna get insane damage for sure. But oh
Man,
my
it was
God,
it was a wipe.
that was like, I was like, am I actually seeing one of the only times I've
Oh,
ever seen?
wait. This is 600 distance. It's only 100
It
more
is.
than what I said, but that's still honestly a big difference.
But that 100 more distance and 200 more bonus.
Yes.
A plus pill bonus.
I
being
thought
increased, so.
this was a 500 distance finale.
And Gunner is slow. Gunner's 1 HP.
Yeah,
right now,
they could
so.
wipe fairly soon. I mean, if they wipe fairly soon, they absolutely have a chance. I mean, a wipe right here, they'd only 600, put him at like 5,200. Oh, bye, Hunter. But they're not going to get the wipe here, obviously. Okay, yeah, they're going to get the quad. But I still feel like they really don't want Trollers to be making safer. It's already above. It's already above the distance. I mean, it's 1,000. Literally, it's about 1,000 points here coming up. That's already a 400 bonus game, which is tough to do.
Wait right here.
Already 400. Well, I say that, but I mean, this finale is kill the tank and take 2 hits and you make it, unless you're slow.
Yep.
That's why I assume 600 or
Quite
500.
literally.
Look at the quad. It's in. Charger is off, so no quad. And this is actually going to be very lackluster. They're going to get some more damage, but
Dude. Gunner's like lagging. Gunner is like he is so choppy. 2 players go down. Oh, Charger tries to go in from the side. They will be able to eventually mop it up, and it's going to be a 2-2 for the next one.
They're going to keep
But
pushing
still,
forward.
They are, but they're going to take some time to get this pickup here. Spitter could go for some shenanigans. Could just hold. Yep, just going to hold. And we're going to have a smoker and something else here.
What an exciting game this has been.
Right?
Either way, like, no matter the conclusion, this is the 26 seed going up against the 10th seed. And
Yep.
Catass again is taking the fight to them. Oh, put the blast out. But Trollers,
Matcha.
I had a feeling, where'd the spit go?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Look at the HP bars of Trollers. So close, yet so far is Catass. They're down about 1,100 right now, which is still doable. It's still doable if they end it like right here as a player goes down. Look at how low the HP bars are. Jockey does land for a moment, gets the player down, goes in for a scratch. On to Nick, not quite able to finish him off. The spit is horrible as well. Boom
Commons,
comes
Matcha
out.
is going to die off the commons, it
Gunner
looks like.
is dead.
There, the commons.
There they are as he eats the boom, drops in.
That's
and
it.
They are down.
Okay,
So
let's look.
about 1150, I think, is approximately.
1141 is the exact that they're down.
Okay.
So they need 542 bonus to win. No. That is definitely doable. That is doable.
That is so doable.
So
That is
doable.
so incredibly
We
doable.
are about to see an exciting conclusion here. 542 is your magic number for Catass.
Yeah,
and another, maybe an upset.
Dude, I just don't know what Trollers were thinking when the tank came in. You keep it simple there. You just walk backwards to this wide open space with a single tent. Instead, they got crazy with it. They started mixing together all sorts of spices, and it just made this horrible, disgusting meal. Hunter hopping in with the spitter.
Quad.
Eventually,
They're going quad. Right away.
all right.
Trollers wants to stifle. Why are we? What is with?
Yeah,
is
just
it like a
running
good
that
luck charm?
shit.
I don't know. They keep purposely
think
running
so.
into it. But here we go. Trollers wants to stifle this comeback attempt immediately. 542 is the number. 1268 is what they got right now. First quad try of, I'm sure, quite a few coming up for Trollers. This will be the final hit before the tank. So we'll see if they can manage anything crazy.
Yeah, this would be so insane if Catass were able to do it. I mean, we counted them out 100%. Let's go ahead and see the quad come out. Hunter lands, Smoker not finding anything off to the side, and that is the quad shut down. No
Completely.
problem. 93% of the bonus left. This is so clean from Catass. We literally, you asked them, do you even want to go finale anymore at this point? They said, yes, absolutely we do. Let's see what they got on this tank. Gonna be in the hands of Low once more, back-to-back tanks.
Yep, Low. Interesting. He had an interesting performance on his first Chapter 4 tank. He got the wipe, so, you know, he did what he had to do.
Bar was pretty low for that. But yeah.
Right now, he's looking for a ton of damage. I mean, he just has to get below a certain threshold number. We got position 1 for X's and O's, Floofy Floofles in the house.
Hey.
Welcome in. You are obviously tuned into an insane. You're tuned into an insane conclusion here for this Detour Head. Total of 2.
Currently in jail, serving a 20-year jail sentence.
No, she got a banned.
I know.
Till I report her again for cheating.
Spreading lies about Floofy.
I like spreading lies about my teammates.
Yep. We love you, Floofy.
Like that she's getting benched for the new position 1 Tina Hole.
Tina Hole in the house.
Low getting toy kissy as a kid. Matcha giving words of encouragement to this tank.
Let's see this tank.
Yeah, no, why don't you take us one again?
Okay, gladly. Let's see it. Low going to be bringing in his toys as the child he is.
What the hell happened to that one?
The other. I don't know what happened to the other one. Kiyuki gets smacked one time. Separation, sure, but no vision separation. They've still got complete sightline. Missing smack the get up charge, miss, smoke into the car hit. Sure, Silent is, well, Zarucho gets hit into the corner. This guy's had a problem with living the whole day. 1400 HP, 1k HP. He did pop the pills. He's going to seriously cut into the DB back on the team as he goes down. A lot of DB has been cut into, and they've got almost no range to work with at this point. Gun Noodle. I mean, they are. Let's see the pickup. 658. I don't remember exactly how much you said that they needed.
542.
Oh,
they can lose less than 100. Okay.
Yeah, he really needs to not pop those pills.
If he doesn't pop the pills, they've got at least 700 bonus left.
Dude, this guy has just been like eating every chapter. He's just like eating everything.
And that happens. I mean, that happens for sure, but look at Catass versus X and O's. There's somebody who ate a lot. I'm sorry.
What can I say? I like a good meal.
But you didn't. But you popping the pills and losing all the DB, and now you have like
context is important. Like sometimes popping these pills were important to survive the chapter, but right now, you cannot afford to be doing that.
Not at all. And now even the quad shot from Troller's ready to go. Hunter's gonna get hunted down, chipped down to 68 HP, so they might not get this quad at all. And the Hunter's gonna despawn, and they're gonna try it a little later in the chapter, but they're gonna. I mean. A couple I think two things land and it's over. Here we go. They're sending it in. And there's a smoker. Tick. And they're gonna come. Oh, the stumble out of the way, but the jockey's gonna take it forward, and that is going to be it.
There are pills. Oh yeah.
Now
look at the jockey,
don't matter.
Look at the jockey.
That's gonna do it. They're now almost 100 below the threshold they needed. That is gonna be Trollers fending off an upset. It was pretty dang close.
It was close.
Catass is impressive, and I'm sure they're going to be feeling themselves still heading into the loser bracket. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a rematch later down the road. I don't see Catass getting eliminated anytime soon. We'll take a look at the bracket after this match ends, though, as we continue on. Nice skeet. I mean, they're still putting up impressive numbers. This game was still really close in a match that I honestly, if you had asked me like 3 weeks ago when Catass was struggling their way through Swiss, I would have counted them out entirely. But here they are. I mean, I would have counted them out against Konoha, but they completely put pedal to the metal against them, and now they took it all the way, all 10 chapters against the number 10 seed on high ping.
Exactly.
On high ping.
I don't think anyone can blame you for counting Trollers out. Like you said, they've been the worst seed in both their matches by a massive margin, and they have they've come back really incredibly against those odds to overtake. Well, I mean, they are the better seed here, number 10, in their second match, but still overcoming Konoha.
I was talking about Catass. I think
Yeah, no. I don't get me wrong. Catass has had an amazing showing, but it will be Trollers taking this overall as there's just no more hope for them.
You know what? That's so right. Key to truth. The first finale.
Yeah.
How much different are we?
Exactly.
How much different are we thinking on this game if
I know,
they
I think
don't
that
play
they
that first
literally
finale?
would have won. They literally would have won if they didn't play first finale.
I agree. And it looks like we're gonna see. The GG's already called. They're gonna see the ending of this match, obviously, but. What a game. What a total of 2. It looks like we crossed another 4 hours in the total of 2 scenario, which didn't happen to me at all last week. But at least this time it wasn't because each team was pausing 50 times. There wasn't a lot of delay. Just we went all 10 chapters.
I don't think we had a single crash in Detour Head.
No, that's very weird. But we went all 10 chapters. This game went the absolute distance, and what a phenomenal one it was.
Yeah, this was a pleasure.
I'm glad you were able to join
Again,
me. Absolutely.
This is a winner's bracket match, so neither team is going to be eliminated from this. It will be Catass having to fight through the loser bracket. And we've got more matches coming at you tomorrow. I do think this was our last one for this evening. I think